started.
Alright. Alright. A little bit of modification, but nothing too bad. Let's see. It should be there. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, yeah, that should be fine if... pardon me, so we'll just do the intro while I do the math. So, last one we left our adventurers, mercenaries, and possible heroes. You had completed your first one of the first few missions posted on the in the Terminal's Follies sort of a public notice board regarding a haunting. Turned out to be, after fighting against several violent spirits, you managed to discover that the haunting was not caused directly by any sort of spirit, but was in fact by a weapon that soared several spirits that, due to a lack of sacrifices being provided to it in multiple different forms, resulted in all the spirits generally harassing the people residing in the aforementioned house. But also, after the child probably cast a spell that caused the spirits to react violently, caused all the spirits to just erupt out of the weapon. After that, and a hearty meal at the beginning of the day, we'll continue the session there as temporarily for because as it appears, Shauna, the players Yang, Matt, and Vocal cannot appear due to personal reasons. In the case of Matt, a burn that he received in his hand. We're going for 3 players, just for the record. Currently, as you can probably tell, I'm trying to stall while I run down the numbers for the encounter, as well as keeping into account every single creature's abilities. And alrighty then. So, as an explanation as to why they are going to be showing up, Rosewinter is currently is going to take up the offer by the temporary hired help. Auriac is a thing for Auriac with the assistance of Solithis, having Auriac teach her Infernal, and Shauna is going to go check out just to make sure that there aren't any residual spirits that the party might have missed in the haunted quote unquote haunted home. All right.
Nom's on sword.
Alright, I should also make sure that, Riker, you actually here? Because I've been here.
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure. But, regardless, we can proceed.
Oh, Tony. Boy. Wakes up from nap. Oh, what did I miss?
Oh, actually, as I was going to say, Alistair, you were accompanying Moose and most generally getting to know the town and the basic layout of Turbinel's Folly, since this is unfamiliar territory, and you and Moose can pass yourself can easily pass as as native peoples of this land.
Native using heavy quotes.
Yeah, quote native. Yeah. You and her were just essentially looking around, learning a little bit about the people, as well as generally what the what everyday life is like. Also, I apologize, Riker, for that message.
Nothing to apologize for.
No, I'm sincerely sorry.
Normally I'm usually pretty good about loading into it beforehand, but it just slipped my fucking mind today.
It's fine. Today is the day.
Uh,
Nevertheless.
I was just gonna check out the food.
Well, due to you not having any currency at the moment, you can't really taste it, but you do see it's like a bunch of. They have options for live food. That's of course, tortured, but as well as not killed food and plants and vegetables and some odd-looking fruits. It's like a lot of stuff, generally speaking, and all things considered, it's not unappealing. It looks kind of nice.
Huh.
Those you do remember from the explanation from that paladin, this world effectively is essentially uses their form of currency is not coinage, but rather in the form of paper bills. Rendering, unfortunately, your money relatively useless. That being said, as you start traversing around with Moose, you eventually bump into Zeris and Mohammed, who are currently just walking around. After, or at least in the case of Mohammed, enjoying a meal. I think, did Zeris eat, or did he decide not to accept the meal, the home cooked meal?
Let me actually double check that because I think he might have accepted it.
Yeah, because I know that it results in gaining 25 temp HP and HP from the from the hearty home cooked meal.
Yeah, I remember Mohammed took a stab at it, just being like, "Well, it's been a while since I've actually eaten food."
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I might have recorded it beforehand, so I don't have to.
I definitely marked it on my sheet, so that's the reason why I remember it. I was like, okay, I have 25 hit points.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking.
By the way, Alistair is out of armor, so he's just Tiefling.
An odd looking
your question is yes.
Fire scars on your body, but yeah. Or some cracks on your face, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we informed you. Well, Mohammed would say, like, well, we got another possible quest we can do involving turtle. What was it above Game Antique?
Alligator turtle.
Yeah, elevator turtle. I know it was turtle something, and I was like, I can't remember it was crocodile.
It's really weird. It feels like the Avatar: The Last Airbender animals, where everything's either a combination of two animals, like bear eagle, or
owl bear.
Or God, what are they? Like turtle monkeys or bat monkey.
Man, I still remember that one episode of being like, they have a bear. Lion? No, just a bear. What?
I remember the name.
What insanity is this?
Oh, no. No.
But,
you mean bear.
Yeah, but sidetracking aside.
He actually just goes, like, when I was a kid, I used to hang out with the family druid a lot. Taught me how to deal with snapping turtles. Think it might be something like that.
Probably like that, except probably death roll, yeah.
Yeah, probably similar, but likely with an alligator head.
Most likely. But essentially, Quentin's
Which doesn't
dealing
ask,
is
oh,
involves dealing with them.
do you think they might not eat meat?
Uh,
Like, turtles eat, right?
well, the combination
No, there
of
are people who eat meat.
well, if they're combination
Oh,
turtle and alligator, I'd probably assume herbivore.
oh,
So
I really
probably
hope there
eats
is.
everything.
I really hope there's just a herbivore, but
Yeah,
I mean, I could join in as long as it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
Knowing our luck.
Well, it probably be hard to hit, but it's still gonna be an alligator at the very least. So you can handle
Yeah.
a gator. Do you think you can handle a gator?
Actually, I think because I think I learned a little bit. Actually, I have to show it off right now, right? Because uh,
Yeah, we can. You can show us when we get out of town when it's safer.
our glass can't target objects, which is lame, but whatever.
But yep. We'll go to the person that was gonna give us the quest for that for dealing with the gator turtles, and we'll ask him where we gotta head. Because we know it's within 15
Alright.
miles of the town. We just don't know
you know what?
exactly where.
If I might recommend, it might also be a good idea to inquire if there's any like particular way they want us to see if we can deal with them.
Yeah.
Like if they want like killed, alive, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a weird idea if you guys are willing to
Well,
humor me.
well, again, we still gotta talk to the person first and see what we need to do first, and then we'll plan out as thusly.
Yeah.
At least, may I at least say what it is?
Sure.
Take out a few of its senses.
Blind them?
Should we?
Oh, yeah, give me some, iron shavings, some, like capsaicin, like holds up a pepper, and a little time, and, oh, and also some broken glass.
Ooh.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. That's nasty. I like it.
Well,
One thing. Oh no.
the first one might be an issue.
okay.
Might be.
Holds up pepper. Oh, like holds up broken sword.
Well, regardless, blinding the senses is a good way to go about doing it. I can also cast the darkness spell, but it's more beneficial towards me than the rest of you.
Yeah.
Regardless, we should talk to the person that put up the quest and see what they want us exactly to do with them and how to deal with them. If they want them brought in or they just want them dead. And we'll go. And we'll execute the plan as thusly.
Yeah, then we can kind of just work from there.
Yeah, so we'll as that said, we'll head over and do that thing.
I imagine we're doing this as we're walking. We could also take a hammer to it.
Fair enough. So yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, we'll have that.
A burglar actually, I think might be really useful because so that way I don't die horribly.
Oh, what was that?
Moose chimed in and said, actually, I want to use spell that way I don't die so easily.
What spell was that?
I'm a Agathis.
Oh.
Yeah, I picked it up with the from my patron. Really nice and useful.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so eventually you continue your way through. It's not too far away, I would say. It is a bit of a ways away, though.
Well, can we see the map so we know exactly where we're heading?
The exact location, it's in the town. The
Oh,
person
okay.
who
Oh, well, yeah, I was about to ask, like, probably switching
yeah,
over to the map,
you can
so.
see like this. Yeah, you're like the exact location listed in the job posting. Does it appears to be in what does according to Alistair and Moose as they translate appears to be a hunter's ward, which is a bit alien of this concept, but you could probably assume is like a ward devoted to hunters of sorts. And you ask around for directions, and you're pointed over to the general location. How do I put this? The civilian, more like mercantile housing district that you know that you were in was very nice. Very not too clean. There's like little bits of mud everywhere. Like there's like large pits of mud on occasions, but it's for the most part relatively clean. The hunters area is not hunter section. The hunters area is it's not worse, but it's somehow worse and better in that there is no paved road. It is completely mud, but the buildings are they're fancy. They're not made out of wood. They appear to be made out of stone and metal. You do see
Like
that they.
shops. Like shops.
Like shops. Yeah, doors or like there's like they have a wooden door, but like heavily bronze and brass reinforced doors. There's.
Remember what he eats.
Yes, I'm aware. There's stores and you notice that in the merchants ward there was less on like set up. There was less stores that would interest you. There's like supermarkets, jewelers, the odd maybe one shop that sold like like a crossbow or something, but those are like for pets, things like that. This place has everything a mercenary, adventurer, or a huntsman would ever wanted more. There's a church to Rogathiel that appears to have like a large sign for buy 2 bottles of holy water, get the third one free. There is and as well as a sign below that says blessings, weapon blessings for 50 alps. And you see stores where they're actively selling poisons for fiends, for demons. And same sort of deal. Like buy 5 vials, get the 6th one free, and all that. It's got it's kind of like how do I put this? Yeah, it would be like a mercenary's wet dream with how many deals are set up here.
Yeah. It would be interesting to shop after we get a little bit more apples to work with, because now I'm thinking about, like, further down the line of dealing with that area full of freaking demons and devils, and fiends in general, that's causing all the noise.
Yeah. So, yeah, you eventually make your way through with Moose sort of just standing close as you notice that some of the tieflings do give her like an odd look. Some of the other villagers do give her an odd look, not because of the whole tiefling thing, but probably that they stare at her horns. Like those are some really exotic looking horns. something like you see like one older woman sort of approach and ask if she can touch her horns. To which she sort of sheepishly gives her permission. She sort of touches like the smooth part of her antlers, and it's a bit of a weird moment, but it was relatively harmless. But that being said, you continue onwards, and you find yourself stopping by what looks to be the Broken Fan, a small inn or a small tavern with a lot of people going in and out. Well, more people going in than people coming out.
Alright, we'll head in there if that's where we're supposed to go.
Yeah. As each of you come in, you're immediately blasted with just this sun temperature shit. Outside, it was hot. It was like cool and humid. Inside, it is blazing hot and humid. But
Very good.
Rahamid later gets blasted by heat. It's like, the nice desert.
Just gets full. For Alistair and Moose, and this is like a very comfortable sort of,
like the perfect temperature, literally perfect temperature for tieflings.
It's really good. And as you look around,
it's like that good napping weather.
Oh yeah, it's like good napping weather, mate. You can fall asleep this stuff in this heat.
Like he just does a big old yawn. Like,
there's a lot of that's why I say there's a lot of heavily armed people here. You got people with light crossbows. You see them with like swords. You see them with hammers, mauls, mates, morning stars, axes. All you notice are silvered.
he actually goes up to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey man, that is damn good silvering. Where'd you get it?
Oh, and he responds like, since you're speaking assumedly to him in Infernal.
Yes.
Let's see here. You hear simply says, "Oh, it's this small store off to the east, in the sort of southeastern part of the Hunters District. It's called the. Let's see here. I'll type it down."
He actually takes out the map of the town that he probably got. Like, you mind marking it?
He does so. It's called Kilkar's Claws. However, they only specialize in melee weaponry. You have to go to their neighbor stores, their neighboring store if you want anything ranged.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. As he takes out a broken sword, he just takes a bite out of it.
Just stares at what the fuck just happened as the rest just move forward. And
offers, do you want some?
he just looks at his drink and just says, "No, thank you," and just goes back to his spiced meat.
He's not drunk enough for this.
Yeah, he's probably thinking he's delusional right now, so he's just gonna shut up.
He just waves and starts like joking up, like, sorry, Warlock, it's part of my thing that lets me do this. And he's giggling at that.
Just 1,000-yard stare, like he just witnessed something obviously out of this world, which he did, and he just says and just continues sipping, not sipping but chugging his drink and forward. Yeah, anyway.
Like fucking what?
No, like goddamn warlocks, fucking weird shit. Anyway, so you make your way across, and you find yourself where the meeting place where the guys should be. A small table off the near one of the open one of the tables with an open flame in the middle. Sort of like a la hibachi style grill, sort of.
Ooh.
And He's just currently eating. He's just currently sitting down. He's like a much older man with like a ram-like horns on the side of his head. He's like he's got some scar like across his eye, and like a very thick, very very not very well grown, but certainly well taken care of beard. With what looks to be sort of he's wearing like this civilian clothes basically. As he notices you, excuse me, approaching, he sort of waves his hand, sort of raises his hand like hello, and waits for you all to take your seat.
Yeah, we'll take our seats.
Yep.
Sure.
So we're here about the alligator turtle problem.
He nods as he exhales from as he finishes his drink. He sets down his mug and asks if any of you have any qualms with hunting alligator turtles. Some people are a bit particularly take them as pets, so he's just covering his bases.
Particularly if they're causing a problem, we have no issues. So, how exactly do you want us to take care of them? Do you want us to try to, like, get rid of them in a condensed spot, or do you want to try to, like, have them captured?
Or just outright killed.
Yeah. Is it?
And he just gives you both a weird look, and Moose says something infernal, and which Alistair noticed that she basically says they're foreign. I'm working as their translator. So she just sort of nods and speaks and basically says.
He translates for them.
Yeah. It's auto assumed. That's why I kind of just.
Yeah. It's just like stuff for him because he's never seen this shit. But nevertheless, he through Moose translating, he explains that as of recent, the alligator turtles have been getting, as posted, they've been getting a lot more aggressive. However, as of a few minutes ago when he sent out the first group, the problem may be a bit more intense. So he's going to be raising the initial payment from 200 to 400, as he believes this might be a bit more
serious.
Yes, based for all manner speaking, yes, more serious. Only one of them came back alive, and he's not even he doesn't really believe what that survivor said.
Rohan raised his fingers like, what exactly did he say?
Looks at the rest of you guys and asks if are you guys not scared? This is kind of weird.
Well,
by my standards.
Not really.
To be fair, I'm a warlock. They're foreigners, and he has antlers.
And it's like, and I have lived long enough to see enough hardships. Nothing really surprises me.
And I am drunk enough for 12 people, so I'm good.
Sort of says, he says, I've seen some other people with antlers. They live up north, but it's not an uncommon thing. It's certainly very nice to see something very foreign here. The normal antlers are getting a bit boring for him. That being said, from what he heard, it was some sort of night. The survivor claimed that they were some sort of knight that was just cleaving each of their brothers and sisters in arms, just in half. But that doesn't explain as to why the alligator turtles are getting more and more aggressive. It still just doesn't make any sense. As per the salary being increased.
I see.
Because I never really heard anyone staying over there, staying out there. But if if it is somebody causing a threat, then he'll up the price just in case.
Fair enough. So, what exactly did the man who survived saw that made it so you don't believe what he saw?
Some pale-skinned, non-horned person wearing a golden crown, nailed as long as from what he remembers, like knives, and wearing what looks like a combination of clothing, fur, and plate armor.
Above game, does this sound familiar to anyone? Like, did we roll a check, or is this just like we've never heard of this person?
I would say you guys aren't local, but armor you can, because Alistair had been looking, talking around about, talking around the, this place and has been,
History.
roll a history based on what you've heard, what you've learned from people here.
Yeet.
Come on, 16, hey.
16. As you sort of take a moment to think for a moment, you remember this old children's story of an old fiend king who was capable of raising an army of undead. But with your 16, you actually know that they did exist. They were a former Yugoloth from the southeastern section, local, but they've been imprisoned for a few years. Most kids know it because it's a little myth. It's a little bedtime story that that parents tell their kids to, make sure they behave. But it's according to actually some soldiers who've had some mercenaries and soldiers who have had dealings with the Yugoloths. Yeah, they existed, and they're currently imprisoned. So.
And Infernal, he just says Yugoloth.
Yeah, he said, and he agrees. Mentioned that's what makes it so weird. He shouldn't be here. He should still be in prison in that place. And if the Yugoloths in the southeast are, they lost, if he managed to escape somehow or whatever, then the Yugoloths, by contract, have to tell the leaders here in Terminal's Folly.
Well,
But
still,
like,
did not jump to. Sorry, you go first.
We are not speaking common.
He's speaking.
Oh, sorry.
You
haven't auto-translated yet. I wanted to put in my 2 cents.
All two minutes is translating, sort of telling you, hold on a bit, as they're both talking.
And he's stroking his beard. Maybe they don't know.
I was about to say too.
He sort of rolls his eyes. The Yugoloths losing track of their prisoners. And if that's the case, then the pits would freeze over, and the only thing that would come out of there would be angels. He says with a hearty chuckle.
Above game, I'd find it hilarious if some came bursting through the door and yell at the top of the lungs, "This man escaped! We need local! Spread the word!"
Either way, if it's just some rogue Yugoloth who's pretending to be them, then if you're still interested, he's not going to be responsible for your deaths.
Yeah.
Or what's going to happen to your colleagues.
Yugoloths are sorry.
I was about to say, it's like, we'll be careful, whether it be an imposter or the real thing. Because even an imposter can be just as dangerous. If they're willing to go that far.
This translates. Yep.
You lots are like even kinds like those are easily dealt with. Show enough green and they'll leave you they'll do whatever the fuck you say within reason.
He says that, he'll nod and agree. And he'll say that if it does turn out to be old Crochet, then, he owns a shipping vessel, a fishing vessel. After he goes to where the Yugoloth pits are and reports everything going on, you guys get a free ride for the rest of your lives. He doubts it's old Crochet.
Yeah. That would be nice if that above game if that is the case. Yeah. But that'll give us free ride across the river with ease. But regardless, in character, we'll handle problem as seamlessly, but for now we'll deal with the alligator turtle problem first, and see if what your man who survived said was true, and see if it is the man you think it is.
He then sort of turns his gaze.
Way to find out.
Yep.
He then turns his gaze to you, Zeris, and asks if he actually speaks in Draconic. And he says, "What's your deal? You're a bit too far from the pits to be just some sort of tourist. You got lost or something?"
He's gonna seem a bit surprised that this guy knows fucking Draconic, of all things, and he's just gonna respond in kind. No, just a traveler, really. Linked up with these lot, and thought I'd just stay with him for a while, see where it takes me.
He asks you whatever happened to your wings. They get locked off. If that happens, why don't you just off yourself and so that way you can reappear back in your old pit. That way you can fly back and pick up all your gear. Oh, sorry, you cut off a bit.
Yeah.
Riker.
His response is literally, I got bored, figure I'm in for a little adventure here, so it's a good time, killer.
He chuckles a bit and raises him on to adventure then. And hopefully a much more eventful death for you. As again, keep in mind he does not know that you're the devil, so he.
Oh no, that's exactly why Zeus is fucking rolling with it. He doesn't. Here's the thing. Nobody needs to know that he is not. So therefore, he's just gonna fucking play it up.
And he sets down. He reaches into his pocket and slides all three of you 200 opals.
All right.
He says a little bit of hazard pay in case, a little bit of a gift in case this really is old Kolshai.
So is he giving us half now and then half later? Or?
No, it's a bonus just in case if it is old Kolshai who wants you to get something.
Okay.
From an old hunter to the youth.
Is this specifically just for Zeris? Is this for the group?
It's 200 for each of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what.
All right.
Good to know.
All right.
So I got 300 apples now. All right. If we are gonna probably end up dealing with a Yugoloth, I might get that buy two get a third one free for holy water.
Yeah.
And a weapon blessing won't be so bad, now would it?
Well, I don't know if I can bless a already
Weapons is the cheapest form of is a cheaper form of getting your weapon ready for something like that.
You know what? Speaking of which, I
Oh, wait, I
already
don't need it. I actually forgot to have something.
almost forgot. I thought.
Hey, nice.
waste of a natural 20 move.
Eh,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my clawed gauntlets.
Yeah, they are magical. Problem is they deal fire damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't I? Yeah, That's actually what I wanted to ask about that. Didn't I get that changed to like lightning or some shit?
Right, you gotta change to lightning. My apologies.
Yeah, actually, right. I never changed it in the fucking
Attack
Shoot.
modifier.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a scimitar of certain death. I don't know, like, that's already a magical weapon already. If I could get it +1 so it can be a little bit better, that'd be awesome, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Because, dexterity is not the greatest. That's good. It works, but, man, it could be better.
Alright.
I had a stupid thought, but then again, it's really fucking stupid, so I'm not even bringing it up.
Alright, and so Moots will act in a sort of, also be receiving the 200 apples and just eyes rolling. She asks in common to you guys if you guys want to stop by someplace on your way to getting ready for this hunt.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just stopping by the church to pick up some holy water just in case we do encounter that Eucalypth.
Moose will
that'd be a good idea.
Moose will of course translate for you if any of you need any translating. So I think it's only you and Sarah, so it'll be fine. And Alistair can translate for you as well.
Yeah, so we've essentially both got translators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as long as you're in pairs with the translator, you're good.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't really be an issue.
The only other thing I can think of to buy would probably be out of my reach. Depending on how expensive it is, because I was thinking about seeing if it's possible to pick up a scroll of holy weapon, because that's really good, but if not, I got a substitute at the very least.
I would say make an investigation check if you're looking for that.
Yeah, because I know holy weapon can be very useful.
It is very useful. Armored, is there anything Alistair would like to search for in particular?
He's going to actually check out the Vengeance.
Actually, my
The water
spirit
ven-
shroud is better. Never mind.
Yeah. Sorry, the Water Vengeance?
Yes.
Sorry, the Water Vengeance?
The God of Vengeance.
Yeah, not just the God of Vengeance, but yeah. Forgot the Elves Temple.
And he is very respectful. Greetings.
Alright. I'm assuming that's
This isn't from
as Alex is doing that, who are you specifically saying that to?
To the priest.
To the priests. Yeah, okay, one of the priests sort of who's not busy at the moment, who's not busy with his order, approaches him and says, hello, is there anything you need?
I wish to know more about this God of Order.
It's not just order, he's also self-restraint.
God of Vengeance.
Vengeance and also self-restraint. Again,
May I speak to you privately?
Sure. He sort of looks around and just one moment as they'll basically ask one of the some other priests if the other priests if there's anything else, because one of the people here wants to talk to them about Regathiel. Riker, is there anything Xeris would like to procure from here? If I recall correctly, if I'm doing my mental math right, a bottle of holy water of Regathiel is 250 opals.
That. Hold on. Let me check the conversion rate because you put it in chat.
It's $250 dollars basically. You only have 300. So I was like, sure.
Well, I could have sworn. Alright, hold on. For. Yeah, a gold piece is worth 10, so for.
If you want to, they will accept some gold as it is using a good chunk of rituals and spell components.
Yeah, I would have enough to buy with a combination of my gold and my the apples I have. I can get 2 bottles of holy water.
All right. In case you procure that, Riker, is there anything Xeris would like to procure from here?
It's the top of my head.
Yeah, breaking in and out there.
Yeah.
I think his mic is dying.
No, it's my brain dying.
Okay.
Your mic is dying as well, my friend.
No, it's not that the problem is the mic. It's that the problem is my brain. Literally.
They also do have other things. If you need like a curse removed and all that, they have that available. The corporate discount price if you yourself are working, if you're exposed repeatedly to demons or Yugoloths, or hostile demons or Yugoloths, as non-hostile demon.
Alright, so. Oh yeah, wasn't there a 2 for buy 2 get a third one free for holy water?
Free.
Yep.
You get a third one.
Alright, so.
If you want it.
You said 250 apples, right? For
250 apples for per bottle.
Alright.
Yeah, gold pieces they'll also they're kind of confused by it. They'll accept it as trade.
Yeah, because it's.
They go through gold like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, so I'll spend it in gold and apples, like half because it's like. Let's just 3 gold pieces, and now I have 4 things of holy water. Is the holy water any different or any stronger because of a different religion, or is it the same base of the?
It functions the same as holy water. From them describing how the holy water works, it appears to function the same as holy water in your world.
Yeah, so 2D. Is it 2D6 or 2D8? I can never remember offhand.
I just confirm. I believe it's 2D8.
Yeah. I'm thinking of swapping out the cloak of protection for the healing belt for attunement.
No, it's 2D6. Alright,
Oh yeah, it's 2D6.
I'll make a marker on my sheet so I know it's that.
Do you want to switch out your attunements, Riker?
I'm thinking it might be a good idea considering Yang and Sully ain't here.
Yeah. I also am pretty
I mean, it'll only be the one heal, but hey, having something is better than fucking nothing, yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta also remember you all have Death Ward on you that lasts for at least 8 hours, and I do it at the start of the day, so.
Yeah. And so does Moose, so if she goes down, she's going to go down once, if she's ever confronted.
Yeah, like I said, every time she joins us in combat, you should try to give her something, actually start boosting her levels up a little bit.
Don't worry, she will. If she lands a hit, she will get a good amount of XP.
As long as she participates, she should get the
XP. She will participate actively.
Yeah, because requiring it to hit with especially if against a creature that's like CR 5 or CR 6 when you're level 1 or level 2, it's
CR 5. Yeah.
Doable.
No.
Definitely doable, but still a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It's possible. Just damn.
So that being said,
Typically speaking.
is there any so armored? Is there anything? So he is able to speak with you. Is there any questions you have in particular regarding Regathiel and his teachings?
Oh, you know who his warlock patron is, right?
Yes.
He didn't change it.
He did not change it.
My boy is a Spirit of Vengeance warlock.
AKA
And
Ghost Rider.
he gives a heavily edited version of his origin.
Alright, so we'll just say for the sake of simplicity, you tell him that you were of a relatively young mercenary band, mostly warlocks who went out on a job, an assignment that turned out to go horribly wrong, and some spirits brought you back from the dead in exchange for you avenging them. And as far as you know, it doesn't appear to be Regathiel.
But he wishes to join forces with those of Regathiel to show that he is not of harm.
Yeah.
Proof.
He'll ask he will ask you will ask you if, are you sure this isn't Regathiel who brought you back from the dead? Because it's not, because he's never really heard of Regathiel doing this.
He stands up and he walks a bit away from him, then sets himself on fucking fire. And allows the Spirit of Vengeance to take over.
Alright. As you do so, the spirit feels different here. As you notice the flames, peel your flesh, albeit temporarily, especially all of you guys notice as this is happening. It's blue, not red. No, instead of crimson flame, it is a bright and vibrant blue.
And he actually states in a very echoey voice, normally it's red.
The guy who was just speaking to him, just currently on his ass, just stuck, trying to say something, but is mumbling.
He walks over, and he's wearing his normal civilian clothing and sticks out his bony hand to help the man up.
Twitches a little bit, his hand as he's sort of trying to reach out to pull his hand back before eventually accepting it, and notice that his hand doesn't burn.
And he just gently lets the man up.
He'll simply, for the sake of experience, he'll explain that this is a very odd thing. A spirit of vengeance that does not serve directly under Regathiel is unheard of. He's going to. There's a retired Crimson Templar who are essentially, you, the player, are familiar with them, but
the badasses of the badasses.
Paladins of, basically paladins of
Regathiel. And he says, I would love to meet this person.
He explains that they're not here today. They went out to assist with keeping back the demons that are being more active up north. They should be back here in 2 days. 2 days from now.
Well, I have a job seeing to an alligator turtle and a possible Yugoloth. So.
Alright. In which case, blessings of Regathiel be upon you, and may your vengeance be clear.
And he says the most what he has kept in his heart the entire time. The best revenge is to live a better life than the one who has wronged you.
He simply asks you if you're sure that the spirit is not Raphael.
We don't talk often, but I would like a holy symbol, please.
It's, for your odd case, it'll be without charge, but explains that is one of the that is the first thing that according to records, that is the first thing Raphael told the king.
Which is?
That has been the founding teaching of their church.
Look, the best vengeance is to live better than the one who has wronged you.
Yes. Am I wrong?
Well, here's the thing. I actually said it. Here's the thing. For those who don't know Pathfinder, that is literally something Raphael has said.
Just about if you just pulled that out of your ass.
I did not. And here's the thing. I was actually playing. Okay, guys, I kind of muddled Alistair after the god in question.
Sweet fucking Christ.
So this is just the best kind of come full circle.
So feel free to add in an amulet of our inventory when you can.
And he turns back and he says, other than the Crimson Templar, please, and the king himself, please do not mention this to anyone.
He nods. He nods as he basically brought you over to like a more private room. It's like a sort of like the break area for the priests.
Yeah, and hard to forget. Let me.
For obvious fucking reason. I mean, who's gonna believe you?
Through a window that's like just sort of, how do I put this? You know that sort of window like that you have like over in front of a register where you can kind of vaguely see into a like a kitchen area or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's basically how you saw this sort of him changing, but the blue flame instead of the standard red. Anyway, so that being said, and nobody else seemed to notice it. But that being said, you guys eventually finish your business and make your way out. Is there anywhere else you guys would like to stop by?
Nothing else comes to mind, and I don't think I'm enough minded to do anything else.
Yeah. And before I forget, I'm also just gonna note down the fucking story that I'm going with, just real quick. Just to keep it consistent,
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. In which case, Moose is going to bring you all someplace.
Yeah.
Because she's going to get something very special for herself.
That's fair.
So,
yeah.
She doesn't stop by one of the larger stores at all. She actually stops by not Pilcar's Claws, but appears to be, or the neighboring store, but appears to be a sort of Fletcher's store. Specialized hunter's goods. It's a bit odd because Moose, she uses spells. She doesn't use like knives or crossbows or anything like that. I mean, she has them, but she barely uses them. You guys mind joining me for this one? I'm love this.
Yeah, Rahamid will stay by his side.
You see as you all make your way in. There's a lot of those. I keep forgetting the practice. I forgot the practice, but I had it written. But I had it in my head. I forgot it. It's where you sort of, it's like where you preserve a body and a corpse of an animal into a specific position. Taxidermy. That's what it is. Yeah. A lot of taxidermies for a lot of, you're kind of seeing a bit of a pattern. Diabolically influenced beasts. You see like this bear with these big ass fucking horns on its head, just protruding from its skull, and crimson eyes, just sort of like a mid-roar, like near the front. You see like this platypus with like rows of needle-like teeth, it's just very visible and very much there, with like red fur and all that. And you see like this very large-looking, how do I put this? Hammerhead-looking shark. Not with horns, but with like those alien mouths where there's a mouth in their tongue that extends with another mouth in their tongue.
Yeah. That always freaked me out.
Yeah.
About the design.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of similarly very well textured, very intimidating beasts, and Moose is like sweating as she's very visibly sweating as she's walking through.
He puts his hand on Moose's shoulder, like, we're here.
She's like nodding the agreement, and makes her way through with you guys. You make your way to the front counter, and there doesn't appear to be anyone. But there is like a small bell. Sure. Let me do this as she very shakily rings the bell once very quickly. And you hear a very young, masculine voice say, 1 second, as coming out is this sort of, how do I describe this? Not no horns. He's got several horns across the sides of his head. They're like.
Are we talking about
more spikes?
Small kind of
deal?
Are we talking like Darth Maul kind of deal?
Well, Darth Maul kind of deal, except with like a full head of hair. Think in terms of what is it? Not a bob.
Interesting.
Think Justin Bieber, fucking hair.
Like old school Justin Bieber, where it's like a bowl cut, or like new Justin Bieber, where it's kind of like short in the back and.
No, yeah, old school stuff.
So
anyone proficient may roll an insight on her.
All right, no, I'm not proficient in insight. Never mind.
Let me check that. Might be. I might just fucking happen to be.
No, you're not. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you are, Alistair. Okay, let's see if. So, Alistair.
Yeah.
You've seen that sort of look in women's eyes, like especially with remember like some old soldiers, some old muscles, some of your old
My old buddies.
your old buddies, especially the female buddies. Yeah, she was Thaumaturge. She could see her. You know how Thaumaturge is a very versatile spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would normally, under the cover of friends, of course, sort of change their eyes to have like these heart shapes. She's a Mephistopheles teeth. Like she can't do that at all, unfortunately. But if she could, she would. With this man.
He just, again, like, taps her with a knowing smile, like, yeah, I'm here to get my little sister a little something something. What was it you wanted?
He sort of jumps. Right, you came in yesterday asking about the silver deer antler knives. I actually got the perfect one that I think you were I think you're looking at Twitch Mr. Spawns. You were watching me? He says, yeah, you're pretty cool. Hold on, let me go grab something. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back.
And he turns to her and goes, he thinks you're pretty cool.
You see, if she could blush even further, she'd be glowing. Physically glowing.
You go, and he just drops his voice low so she can hear and goes, okay, do you want some advice from someone who's about to get married?
Stereo said you, she doesn't want to say no, but because it's good.
He's looking at her right in the eye.
Yeah, she's gonna nod, look at you with her, and with a sort of fake calm look, and just shake her head a bit.
Okay,
Right, nod her head.
when it comes to guys, we're very simple creatures. Be yourself. That is all. Do not worry about what you think men want. Be yourself. Because that's the most attractive part of you, no matter who you are.
Yeah. You know, I don't know having had people insight.
Advice hundreds of times.
I would say this: you guys don't even need to roll insight. You know that sort of how do I put this? She simply just says, "Being myself is exactly why I need you guys here to begin with. I can't talk to this boy. Too fucking cute."
And like, if only I was a bard, I could, as I give you, hold on,
You do.
hold on.
Dark inspiration.
He actually places his hand on her shoulder and starts, saying, you can do it, I believe in you, and tosses her a point of bardic inspiration.
I have bardic inspiration, I think.
I do, because I took the musical thing for Warlock.
Yeah, I'm aware, but that doesn't give you the ability to give bardic inspiration. It gives you the proficiency to the instrument and the vicious mockery catapult. Yeah, gives you. Well, you chose vicious mockery, but it gives you like one free bard cantrip.
Damn.
So yeah, sorry, but you can. But yeah, the intention is clear. She turns to see you guys. It appears that he's taking a while. And just asks users, what do you think I should do? Being myself is just making me stumble over my words and I end up making excuses.
Well,
which way did he go?
One moment. Sarah, or Riker?
well, in all honesty, I think just relax.
Alright. She looks to you, Mohammed. She sort of... should I just ask you, right? Advice?
I was trying to say as soon as Muhammad realizes he has eyes for someone else, he would have left.
Oh, he's...
Like, he would have saw him walking out as soon as, like, she went to ask him for advice. It's like fucking...
Yeah, it's like, nah, I ain't about this shit. This is some mortal shit. I ain't about that mortal shit.
No, more like, he clearly sees he's fucking just, he's bummed out as soon as she was like, that's the reason why, like, she wanted us to come with. It's like, freaking...
We're gonna go somewhere cool.
No, you're misinterpreting there.
Oh, so you had a thing. Your character had a thing for this.
Yeah, it's like she was the most innocent person ever, and it's like never seen that in a person ever, and she thought that, and Muhammad thought that was pretty freaking cool. So,
Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna. What Okay, I had to roll insight as the reason why. Natural 1.
Dense, dense
You
goose.
She's anime levels of protagonist. She's anime protagonist levels of thick-headed.
He'll explain later.
Alright. Well, either way, this changes nothing. I'll let you know. As he eventually comes back. Alright, I found this nice piece. I think you might like it. It is a straight edge hunting knife, but it appears to be noticeably a bit more modified. The tang is noticeably thicker. To be more precise, it more or less resembles a natural. What is it? Fuck, I can't remember the term.
Antler?
Oh, no, the grip does resemble an antler. Where is it here? Trying to find it. Yeah, it actually more or less resembles a Bowie knife. It's a
Alright. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's larger than a normal knife, right? It's like almost akin to a short sword, but a few inches shorter, right?
Yeah.
That's an Arkansas toothpick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more or less that, yeah. And she sort of looks at it, how much for it, as she pulls out the bills. It's standard price, 102 alps. By the way, do you know a good restaurant? She says, no, why? He says, oh, well, it's the second anniversary of me and my wife's, we're about to have a kid, so she says, see like the color drain from her eyes.
Oh.
Hanging over a married man. How shocking.
Buster is just like...
Yeah, sir.
Like he's trying his best not to laugh, but it's like...
She was having... He's about to have... Oh, no.
And Zeros had the look as if he was just waiting for it, pretty much. Yeah. He fucking knew there was going to be something up. But he knew it was going to be something.
A guy this nice looking is not going to be single for long. Either way.
I think I saw a restaurant about, like, in the Civi corner.
Yeah. That's 102 alps, you said? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's 102. It's nice and virgin. You shouldn't have any problems with it getting stuck in it. And she just sits down to 200. It sits on the 200, just hand it open with her eyes like completely like glazed over, with like this smile still there. And he said, "Oh, do you want a gift wrapped or no? Just night is fine. I got work. Oh, okay. Good luck. Hope you." Getting more powerful, like you mentioned yesterday. She just kicks the dagger and just walks out.
He goes. Yeah, you know she had a bit of a crush on you.
Oh, sorry, I'm married. We really can't afford any like iron rings, so.
Yeah. Like he just nods. By the way, I best go off and like deal with that before.
Yeah, I had a sister go through the same thing. I understand. Go take care of her. Tell him sorry.
Kind of just left with her.
Yeah, and Rohamid, as you're out there, currently just like sitting there, like waiting for the rest of them to come out. You see over their head. Sort of wind, looking at the ground, sort of just staring, and she looks at the sky and just begins very noticeably tears start streaming down her face. And she has this really nice knife in her hands now.
Yeah, and I would like to note that, as I've stated, Xeris went out with her. So, if he sees her trying to fucking pull in his shit with that knife, he's gonna
You
fucking
see,
stop her
she doesn't even
immediately.
look at the knife. She just, you see her grip like sort of loosen on it, and she just drops it. I need a drink.
Yeah.
After the job, though, assuming I survive. I don't think I'll survive the imprisonment. Oh god, it's almost like that one time I hit on that old gangster with this devil's right hand. Oh god.
So, it's like Rahman finally would pick his head up and like, so he turned you down.
He was married with a kid on the way. She just buries her hands in her, she just buries her face in her hand.
Rahman.
It's like the fourth time this has ever happened to me. Why do I always go after the married ones? Am I just destined to be a home wrecker? Or be fighting for this?
To be fair, you're technically speaking not the only one.
What does Muhammad say? Sorry.
Rahman look at her and be like, you know what's a worse feeling? Seeing someone you care about and like go after someone completely else and ignore you.
She's gonna roll an insight on that.
Please roll higher for the level. It's holy.
Oh god.
Use your one per session. Reroll that.
No. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I want to save it for the boss, but I want to save it for the boss fight. But you know what? Fuck it.
Oh, because if you got now a natural run, you might want to fucking
roll.
Okay, Auntie, you have a Barrett. Need I say more?
Yeah, I blame you guys for stealing her look. Anyway, she sort of like, yeah, I guess that sucks. Did that happen to you too?
Yeah.
It's like that happened to me like 8 times.
Rahman will say, yeah, it happened just recently.
She'll roll insight on that as well. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it to her. Moose, why? Why are you like this? I try so hard. Why
does this keep happening to me?
Why does this happen to me? The movie's being so dumb.
She doesn't realize, it's her. But she realized, like really recently. So she just like, you want to just sit on my shoulders and cry in pain as we both suffer in tandem.
At this point, Alistair walks up. She's talking about you.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
I know she's into you.
No. No. I think it's.
Alistair is being blunt as fuck at this
So
point.
we can first and foremost. Actually, you have experience in this sort of thing. Of course you would. I'm not trying to be mean, but yeah. All right. Let me make
At this point, it's like
This poor moose needs all the help she can get.
Help her. She's physically and mentally disabled at this point with her low rolls. Or she's just having a bad day.
Yeah.
She had like below
yeet.
6 or below.
14.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna roll a few things off screen with my physical dice.
Because I highly doubt
Because I'm not using my digital dice for moves in this case. I'm not trusting my digital dice for this bullshit. There's some good old fucking tried and true bull honky. Sorry for the language, but let's see here.
Dare you use something like bull honky?
Yeah, so let's see here. That's for right and okay. On the die is an 18. The die is an 18.
Latra.
You know what? I should probably play Moose in some other home game at some point with physical dice because this is clearly she does not belong to the digital realm. Now let's see here. Okay, that's 7. I mean, that's a 7 out of. Is she? Oh, I don't know if I should talk about this now, or if we should probably talk about this sitting down somewhere.
Okay, you know what? No, you know what, guys, follow me. As he goes to a restaurant, like, how much for a private booth, please?
One of the they don't. I'll say they have a private booth. On that, and they're about so they'll use technically just they'll if you're not ordering something and you just need to sit down and go right on ahead. So it looks like Moose is she looks like she cried recently, so yeah.
He goes, it's been a tough day.
Yeah, and they're gonna they'll just let you have it now. At least until customers start coming in, because it's like.
He actually does order something.
Oh, okay. What do you want? What would you like?
The today's soup.
Okay. They do have actually. Ironically enough, this is a soup place. They're not a soup place, but they have yeah. They're just gonna. It's like 2 apples. Was it 2 apples? Let me check. The thing. Okay. Yeah. No. It is. Yeah. It is just 2 apples. So we'll give you the change, of course. The 98 apples.
Thank you.
And she like as she's currently just awkwardly sitting in this booth, like this old tiefling man just sort of sitting eating a sandwich. This is a really nice looking son. She sort of end with Xeris there. Xeris, do you say anything? Is she's just staying quiet and staring?
Well, I'm gonna just think for a second and just kind of snap his fingers like, oh right, yeah, I almost forgot. Hey Alistair, you remember Zarissa, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, she got in touch with me recently.
Oh, neat. Let's walk away and go. Let's go to a different booth and talk about it.
Yeah.
I can hear nothing you're saying.
Fucking Discord.
Yeah, sorry. I would get. Oh, there we go.
Pretty much like, yes, let's go to a different booth.
She looks at you with betrayed eyes, Alistair.
Yeah, and
So what's treason then?
With that fucking there's says literally nothing to Moose. Gets up and pretty much just looks kind of glances over towards Ramid. Yeah, you know how she is about keeping all of her affairs secret.
Yeah,
Right. Two of you,
you two talk this out. We'll be in the next booth over.
you two move to the side, and she looks like she wants to say something, but she doesn't. Then she just stares.
I mean, she doesn't know Xeris is fucking bullshitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She doesn't. She's like, it's kind of like this, like confused look. Like, there's something going on with you. Oh, sorry. Wait, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Okay.
Moves one seat over. Talk about it now. Like he's giving Big Brother a look.
Yeah. She just looks back to you, Mohammed. Sort of rubs the side of her shoulder. He just looks at you. Do you want to say anything, or do you want her to say something?
Yeah.
Hold on. So, yeah. Mohammed will look at her and be like, sorry I did not try to say something sooner. If I was to talk to you about this, you would actually be the first woman I've ever fell in love with. In my many years of living.
Yeah, most of the guys who go after me are. I'll give you an example. One of them was this like really nice ranger guy, and he was a Resian. Turned out he was a tomb robber, and he was really into corpses. The second guy was from Resh, and actually opposite problem. He was really into living people. Really young living people. Really young living people. Yeah, suffice to say, I don't really have the best luck with guys. And most people, those guys I go after, they end up either being, from the devil's right hand gang or, felons.
Well,
It's just you. And don't get me wrong, you're a really nice person. I'm just surprised.
well,
Was the reason why you brought me back?
Mohammed will just look her dead in the eyes like, when I saw your soul, when I saw your very being, I saw the purest, most innocent, kindest soul I've ever seen in all my existence of serving. It's like Anubis, and I couldn't let a soul like that go that easily.
Yeah, I also wanted to come back. I also regretted making that decision. It's kind of awkward, isn't it? The first time you met someone you love is that they find them dead from suicide.
Yeah.
Like not the weirdest thing, I think, but not the best. Look, I don't hate you. I'm willing to give it a shot. I just feel like shit after that thing with the guy.
Muhammad will pull out like a friendly hand on her shoulder and be like, I understand. You can take all the time you may.
I'm not going to take too long. I've been with in the receiving end of that, and it does not end well. But yeah, thanks for understanding. I'll try not to die on this job. At least not again. oh dear.
We'll make sure you won't.
Okay. And with that, right, wait. Oh, right, I did pick it up, right. I did need this knife. I did. It feels weird just relying on just spells. I want to go back to the basics. That being said, let's, I guess, do the job.
Yeah.
Can I finish my soup at least?
You already finished an hour ago.
Oh, right, sure. Yeah.
This is the first meal I've eaten in a few days.
Actual meal. It's not bad. It's spicy, but it's a kind of spice that especially for tieflings that it bounces off of your taste buds. It is a normal live dish. Of course, they asked you
Yeah.
if you wanted anything live in it.
No, he would have. Like, yeah.
Oh, you wanted live creatures in it?
Yeah, whatever you recommend.
It's more of a personal.
He needs the hard way.
It's more like a personal philosophical case. That's why they always ask, because there are some people who personally don't like it because the context of it's really bad. But yeah.
He just says, as long as it ain't sentient, I'll fucking care.
Okay. They basically bring out like these really weird centipedes, and like a knife they can like cut open like some wounds on it before just tossing to the soup where it just writhes in pain.
He just sits there. Woo.
Just take a bite. It is the most delicious thing you've ever had. It amplifies the soup itself is fine, but the centipedes writhing the agony as their open wounds are exposed to spices it's amazing.
And he asks, "Can I get some more? Can I get some more hot sauce?"
Sure. And if you could hear if this thing were able to scream, it'd be definite.
It'd be definitely like, no, not the hot sauce.
He aims for the centipede.
Okay, yeah, you do.
You're gonna be that kind of asshole, huh?
Alright.
I mean, that's just good form.
Okay. So.
Anyway, so yeah, you have your meal.
Asshole towards it. Never really get that flavor, you know?
And you and her have a pleasant conversation. She doesn't, she sincerely apologizes for ignoring. She was able to keep watch back when she, used to be a member of back when she was a more prominent member of the Devil's Right Hand gang, but she's not the best when it comes to reading people. Sometimes, a lot of times. That's probably why she's had so many bad relationships. She's never even had a relationship. They've all just turned out weird. That being said, the meal is enjoyed. The centipede just writhes in agony as you consume it. The soup it's delectable, and you eventually make your way out. As you do, let's see
Leaves a
here.
$3 tip.
Okay, they appreciate it. And with that, so where would you like to go? It's more like 15 like a 15.
Were we given a general direction of where they were, or were we not informed?
They did give like a location, but they're not sure if they move or anything like that. So they just give you the location they want to see.
Yeah, so we'll check the last known location. We'll walk from there.
It is actually right here.
Okay, so that's 15 miles away. That's not too far. Yeah.
Okay. With that, you make your way forward. Doesn't take you long. Okay. The other half of the day, night begins to come down. It's starting to come down at this point, but you do, as you make your way further into the swamp, how do I put this? You know that, God, I don't know if any of you played Pillars of Eternity, but as you go deeper in, you notice like a lot more dry patch where there's like dry land, but larger patches of dry grass. And on occasion you get this like odd smell around the area.
Okay. So.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it's that wet, It's that wet and dry marsh smell.
Yeah, but like especially dry in some places. Let me just check some things.
Yeah. All right. If while you're checking that, we'll inform us if we spot those turtles or not, because like those alligator turtles, not.
All right. All right. None of you notice anything too out of the ordinary. That being said, you can't really pin down exactly where that weird smell is coming from. As you make your way deeper and eventually to that location, you see a lot of alligator turtles. And let me just quickly describe them. They're like they're basically crocodiles with the head of an alligator with the head of a or alligators with the head of a turtle that's covered, and the rest of the body is just covered in like these very thick, oval, plate-like scales all across the top of their body.
Okay, so it's a naturally tougher alligator with a snapping head instead of alligator.
And teeth.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but I would say those for you, for Zeris and for Hamid, and let's see here. Yeah, actually, fucking hell, Moose and Moose. Both of you can, with your passive investigation, as you sort of, you're kind of like avoiding some of these corpses in case they're actually alive and they're just passed out. You notice that there's a lot of blood around their individual mouths, and the bite marks on each of their bodies is very consistent with the bite marks that they would be giving out.
So they really did get attacked by these.
Specifically, it looks like the alligator turtles were fighting each other.
So they were fighting over the bodies, by the looks of it.
Oh, maybe not. That's what you two and Moose can tell. Armored. As you sort of feel around here, you feel the amulet around your neck of Ragathiel begin to vibrate a little bit for a quick second. Looks like when you're standing.
Quickly just grabs it and just goes. So you finally trying to reach out to me?
No response. But then until another vibrate. And the same period, you're sort of waiting there for another response as it's vibrating. I'd say the DC is relatively low for this. You can tell that it's not vibrating to you, it's vibrating in a pattern. And for this, I would say make an insight check for what pattern it might be.
Yeah. Got some secret decoder message going on.
Hold on, let me get my character back up because
I was
with the 20 decided to
shit
fuck
out
up
on
for
you.
me.
Yeah. Alright. While you're doing that, if we got enough time to prep before shit actually hits the fan, if nothing happens long enough beforehand, I'm gonna make it so my movement speed is increased by 15 feet for at least an hour. So in case shit goes wrong, I can at least move around a lot easier.
Our boy might actually become a cleric soon.
Yeah. If it only takes, depending on like if we got enough time before something serious happens, I'll put it on to Xeris too, depending. and Moose, because if something goes wrong, I'm going to be able to at least get out quick.
What was it? Perception?
Perception actually it was an insight. My bad. It was an insight.
Yeah.
Not perception.
Yeah, insight.
All right. I rolled both.
It's fine. Insight.
Well, it's the same modifier, so.
With the 22, we'll take the 22 because the modifier is basically the same.
All right.
Yeah.
You are able to discern as you sort of move forward a bit and wait for the thing to vibrate a bit more, it begins to vibrate a lot more, slightly more frequently. You're able to discern that it's not sending a message, it's picking something up.
That's never good.
Yeah.
And it's just a normal, it's nonsensical or anything. They would have told you.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Huh?
my new my new holy symbol is vibrating. He takes it off and he starts doing like a metal detector, and he's doing a small sweep
Okay.
of like what is hot, what is cold.
Yeah. So, yeah, while you're doing that, I'll, like I said, boost Xeris' speed and Moose's speed so that way you have at least increased 15 movement, 15 feet.
Alright.
Like, if we got enough time.
As well as armored, or armored like
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
So you got another 15.
Yeah, if we are given that little boon, just keep that in mind. And let's see here. I'll say make an investigation check with an advantage, armored, for Alistair.
All right. Yeet. 15.
I'm just looking at something.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, just barely succeeding. As you begin to walk around, eventually find yourself stopping at a tree. It is smoldering orange, and there appears to be like a bit of a hole inside. Very small but noticeable.
Like big enough for my hand to fit in.
Big enough for you to crawl in if need be.
And does my devil vision help me out with that?
Your devil sight? You're able to look through it. If you're, I'd say make a perception check.
I was about to say, can I do the same as for there because I have devil sight too.
Alright, both of you make perception checks.
Yeah.
That's persuasion. No, bad. Yeet.
My perception's not the best, but ooh. Whoa.
Natural.
I'm using my reroll.
Okay, go right on ahead.
Only I had dark vision. Oh wait.
Oh wait. Fun fact about one of the items I have and an attuned to. It's called like I don't need it now, but it's called Eagle Vision.
Eyes of the Eagle, yeah.
Yeah.
So does Xeris want to roll perception as well?
Let's see here. Do I have what? Wait, what the fuck am I saying? Of course I have light. I have infinite variation.
Yes. Yeah, every single cantrip that you've ever seen.
Yes.
Literally all. Not some, all.
Yeah. Well, I think
think of it, you can probably fucking test it.
I think though infant variation got nerfed in the most recent form of War Mage. But I could be wrong. Either way, we're sticking with the version until the next era for story reasons.
Yeah.
So, cool.
So I believe that's gonna be a couple of checks from me then.
An Arcana check first. And then
Yeah. Alright.
You able
I don't believe that does it.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's a nat fucking 2. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna do it.
Try to cast it and then just fizzles. Infant variation didn't go off, but you can still make a perception check if you wish.
Well, I can't. Well, I at least tried, so. Oh shit!
Rahamid, Alistair, and Xeris. Both of you see, though Alistair and Xeris noticeably more so, a lot of scratch marks, as if from humanoid hands, along the side of along the sides of this hole, inside this tree.
Ooh, that can't be good.
Specifically, not trying to claw out, but like digging them in and to an upwards motion, pulling themselves up.
Oh, that's definitely not good.
Say that?
And in Infernal, he goes, "Hey, you in there?"
This is don't poke it at me. What if it's nearby? What if it's right behind us? This exact as you all begin to hear an exhale from all behind you.
Just
Behind us.
literally turned, like, check behind her, just like I just said, that's, oh.
And with that, we're going to switch over to here. As you see, let me just pick up an image, pull up the image.
Oh, fun.
Crap
As you
baskets.
see Vietnam standing there off in the distance, sit on your tokens, of course, right there. If you would be so kind.
And you know what? I'm gonna do this for shits and giggles. Xeris just says in Draconic, crap baskets.
He responds in Draconic language, child, as like from his sleeve, a long sword just appears. That
I
and
mean,
Okay, okay, it's doing this thing where I press down and it just moves the
Oh, yeah, if you select your token and then hit arrow keys, you can actually maneuver your character sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop that.
Oh man, that's fucking cool.
Woo!
holy shit! Holy shit, that's dope!
It's fucking cool. It's dope. It's dope as fuck.
Literally, I'm just hitting arrow keys, and just that's all I do.
It's awesome. The more you learn, the more you know, right?
It's been a feature for the longest time, as long as you have character token
But I've
selected.
been trying to place my character for it, and it keeps moving around, and it's like
Oh, so yeah,
annoying me.
Yeah.
yeah, that's. I guess it's a bit buggy on mobile or.
Oh god.
I'm not on mobile. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
issue.
Okay, so it might
Also-
you might have sticky keys then. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, what the fuck? Natural 20. God damn it! I should have rolled moose first.
This is what we keep on telling you every time. Roll for companion NPCs first, then enemies. Every single time.
I'm not disagreeing with you now at this point. I'm seeing the light. Also, because you're not being rude at this moment. It's like, you know, you're not being rude about it, so. Extra points there.
Oh
So
my
God. What the fuck?
Yeah. I know I was gonna roll high. I knew I wasn't gonna get higher than because my luck's been kind of like I noticed the slow decline of me rolling. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna roll high initiative. Called it.
Let me just pick up a nice combat song for this. A really good one. Something not boring.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll have. Yeah, I'm gonna have the imp stay invisible on my shoulder for now. Actually, no, I'm gonna have imp secretly placed on top of Moose's shoulder and always just provide the help action for her.
Alright, let me just send on a token for an imp.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, because I realize like as long as there's an ally and I don't necessarily need the imp, I can have pack tactics.
Yeah.
We just roll.
Here's the thing: you have a Xeris.
Yeah, I have you who can get up there instantly, and then I come in afterwards.
Exactly. We can basically just play ping pong with this motherfucker.
Do you roll
So
for
I'm
initiative?
trying to I'm trying to fix the thing because that's going to annoy the crap out of me.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to disable that function, because I do not know.
Yeah, okay, you didn't click it. I'll just add in your initiative with what you rolled.
Yeah.
There we go.
Looks like I'm going last, which actually kind of works.
Alright. Let's see here. Oh. think I like this song. Right, no. Anyway, yeah, sure. Fuck it. We're gonna go for this song.
That's... Does he straight up look human, or is he, like, look...
Human, except with the minus the nails. And also the eyes.
So is that the Yugoslav, like...
Maybe.
that
It
they're
does
talking
one
about?
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Well,
Okay, somehow it fixed itself.
Okay.
to what Darius was saying earlier briefly, I mean, considering you're drawing a longsword against us, I don't think that's going to matter one way or the other.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. And so starting off the top of the round,
It's off, you say.
hit back the crowd. And it says, I don't have time with three children as you. First off, just move in towards you, the toughest of the hall. And we'll make two-handed longsword attacks towards you. But this absolute unsettling speed and accuracy. Does a 26 hit?
Hold on. With my shield. Yes.
It does, okay. You take 7 points of slashing damage and 14 necrotic.
Ooh, nasty.
From the first attack, they have 2. Well, 3 technically, but third one's another longsword attack.
Alright. Second one.
Another 26, oh god.
Oof.
9 slashing and 14 necrotic, god damn it, roll 20. Doing it again. We've had this conversation before.
Quit rolling consistently high damage.
And as they go in for the second slash, you see as they extend their hand out towards you and attempt to thrust their hand onto your torso.
Is this a spell?
25. No.
Oh. Oh. Oof.
That's a 25 hit.
Is he touching me?
Trying to, yes.
He leans in, then sets himself on fire.
What ability do you use?
Hold on, never mind.
Ah, okay.
Can't use it as a reaction?
Starting at level 1, it's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
yeah.
But, does a 25 beat your AC? Or meet your AC?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It's not equipped, so. 25 meets, so it beats
Yeah.
your heavy shield up. So you take 18 necrotic of any, and I need a constitution saving throw.
What?
Constitution saving throw,
You
or
get-
you'll suffer a,
A penalty.
yeah.
Hooray! He's actually kind of good at these.
Made
You
it.
succeed. Or take the. You succeed. You do not. Your hit point max is not reduced. And he doesn't get back any hit points this time, but it is what it is. And with that, say that you're.
He says, "Are you done, shitlord?"
These have a bit more fight. Blood, darkness, this will be.
As his eyes start to smolder as he stares into his soul, if he
Yeah.
has one.
He says very audibly, "These are tougher than last. Blood and darkness, this will be fun." And no, take 5 feet in skill. Take 10 feet of movement. What would you like to take your tackle opportunity?
Yeah.
Before he does,
Mm-hmm.
he says the command word.
Alright.
Do that hit.
30 hits, yeah, roll for damage. And your scimitar does not hit, actually.
Does a 16 hit? Because technically before I moved, I had advantage.
Yes. No, it does not.
Okay.
That's true. No, you do not. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing about Sunblades. Quick, someone tell me, What is the prominent thing about assembling?
You're a little extra damage towards fiend and undead, I think? Or is it just undead?
I think it's fiend and undead.
Let me double check for you because I'm.
Please, I want to be honest here.
It's
only undead where you deal an extra 1d8. I'm reading here.
When you hit an undead, it takes a 1d8. Yeah, it's only undead. I guess it's meant more vampires and freaking shit.
Yeah. It seems weird, but I guess thematically it's consistent.
Yeah.
Though, honestly, let's face it, it is a holy blade.
Yeah.
It could do radiant damage as well.
It does 12, you deal 12 points of radiant damage with your wielding it one-handed. Takes it.
Yeah, I believe it just drops the slashing for the radiant damage.
Yeah, it's a trade out for damage. Instead of slashing, it does radiant. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's radiant damage.
Yeah.
Good. So he takes the damage, and let's see here. Doesn't he have that? No, he doesn't.
Can survive. Holy what?
He just takes the budget. It's weird. It almost looks like he's enjoying it. And with that ends his turn.
Oh, but I know what kind. Fuck. I know what kind of Yugoloth he is.
And with
On
that,
character.
yeah.
See a harder daddy Yugoloth?
And with that,
Yeah.
he actually.
Oh, God damn it, I was joking!
Oh, that actually, it's not your turn yet, Zerus.
Oh boy, legendary actions.
Lair actions, actually.
Oh, double fuck.
You're near the
Oh.
thing, so.
Even worse.
Yeah,
He thrusts his hand forward as a whirlwind of just water and dirt envelops around all of you. I need you all to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hooray!
And you know exactly what I'm going to ask.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that save.
Auntie, you know exactly what I'm going to ask.
Alright, but before...
Yes, what are you? Yes. It is a magical damaging effect.
Very good.
Wait,
Mhm.
does this actually count as a spell, even though it's a lair action?
It is not a spell.
Fucking Zerus is a god!
So, the DC is 13, unfortunately, by the way.
Okay, I was about to that's why I was trying to ask if it'd be worth a reroll, because I only have like a +1
It
modifier.
Go ahead, if you want to expend your reroll.
Yeah.
It might need it for later. Alright.
Okay.
18. You succeed. All of you succeed, including this. So none of you take. Actually, hold on. You only take half damage from this. I misread.
Oh.
Actually. 5 minutes. Alright. No, actually, take no damage.
Yeah,
Sure.
because that would be a really powerful lair
Right
action.
feet away. So, you two are moved here and here. Zerus moved over here. And
That's you.
the imp and Moose are moved back 5 feet.
Alright. So it has a slight pushing effect. Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
You don't take damage, but you're moved only 5 feet, as opposed to
He just cracked his knuckle.
trained also. So, yeah. Spacing. It will take advantage of it. As a whirlwind dies down, as its lair action ends, he will take the legendary action.
Oh.
And let's see here. Actually, no, he can't. Shame.
Yeah, it specifically has to be on our turns. He has to take legendary action.
Oh, no. Oh, actually, no, not quite yet. I'm saying that because he can't do it. Oh, not only that, but he also doesn't have anything within range for this.
Yeah.
So, Zerus, it is now your turn.
Oh, you know what would be a shame?
Oh, what would be a shame?
If Zerus just, you know. Let's see. Excellent. So, Shock Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
He's here now, and Dragon Claws.
Alright, go ahead. Make your attack rolls.
And you know what? I think I'm gonna make this... you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for acid. Acid is fairly consistent.
Go right on ahead. Crit on the first one. Good job.
Nice.
Nat 20.
You know what?
20.
What I'm gonna do...
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I'm very much tempted to War Mage Surge on
Do
that.
it.
But,
Do
It's
it.
your call, mate.
Do it.
You're your own.
you know what? I'll see how the other two roll first.
Alright, we'll roll.
I
Right.
believe it's 2, yeah?
Yes, a total of 3, so 2 more. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, shit!
I mean, you got a double natural 20, so
Yeah.
so you're good.
You know what? I'm not gonna hedge magic. I'm not gonna fucking War Mage Surge the first one. I'm gonna War Mage Surge the second one.
Alright, roll for that, brother.
So,
That's 18. Acid.
and you know what? I'm also gonna apply my War Mage Edge to the second one.
Alright.
So, and where is it? Just to remind myself of how many fucking dice I need to roll now. I believe it's about like fucking 7 or 8 or some shit like that. Holy shit. Fuck, it's War Mage Surge. I know I've got it in here somewhere. Ah, here it is.
Hope you're enjoying the music.
Cantrip. Oh. Oh no. Double. Alright, so... This is already hedge magic, so that's 2. So that would be about 40-12. Actually, no, wait. It would be the 5, but the way I've got it set up, it already adds that, like, you know, I've already got it set up to actually add the extra one on a crit, so just in the thing itself.
Yeah, so.
Alright.
So, and then I'll just roll like the extra 2, you know?
Mm-hmm. Go right on ahead, man.
That's, alright.
That,
That's 48 damage plus the... No, 20... Yeah, 28 plus 18 plus 5. That's a decent amount of damage.
that was just
Oh,
1 attack! Bitch, I got 2!
yeah. And you have your bonus action if you'd like to use it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, so you just did 51 damage with that one crit. Jeez.
We're not done yet. I'ma punch him.
Alright, go roll a hit.
What the
That
fuck?
hits. Roll for damage.
There is fucking stop it! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Let's beat the shit out of this thing!
Alright, as you land a series of blows and finally strike him right in the jaw, you see as he chuckles sort of as he slightly curls over a bit. Nice shot. Is that the end of your
You're
turn?
not enough better yourself.
You know what? That's about all I can do!
Alright,
That'll be it!
as your turn ends, he will legendary action and say, "Mine's better," and he thrusts his hand towards you. Does 17 hit?
Shield.
Is it as you block the incoming attack? That'll end it. Imp will do as Imp was ordered. Get help. Well, actually, yeah, you'll give her an advantage on her next attack, or on her next melee attack. Since they have to be within 5 feet of the enemy.
I thought it was the help action provides advantage towards any attack, unless I'm
If they're
remembering.
within 5 feet, yes.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, so you could point blank sharpshooter an enemy if you wanted to, and get advantage.
Okay.
especially if you have the crossbow expert feat as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of their turn, guess who's getting another Drain Strike? Natural 20 on Xeris.
Very good.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You know exactly what I'm going to ask.
It is a magical, harmful effect.
Very good.
You
Holy shit.
Passed.
Yeah.
You just barely passed.
Fucking War Mage tactics fucking saved him. Holy shit.
As your maximum hit points are not reduced.
Yeah.
But he does regain his... he does regain some hit points as you see some life return to his form.
Yeah.
As life escapes yours. And their legendary action. Alistair, what would you like to do?
He looks directly at him, and he says, "Sit."
Alright, a wisdom save. Interesting. Interesting. Mm-hmm.
It takes a minute to cast.
It takes a minute to cast, actually, yeah. I was going to say, interesting, but would not work. Unless you want to channel it and have your allies disrupt him.
He's going to channel it.
Oh, you sure? That'll keep you out of combat for 10 rounds.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to do this instead. He goes, what's the name of the god of
Vengeance?
vengeance?
In this realm, Rogathiel.
Rogathiel. I ask to channel you through me.
Alright.
I ask that you choose me, that you use me as your tool.
Alright.
As he bursts into flames.
Alright. I need you to roll a charisma-based religion check for me.
So, charisma check plus proficiency modifier of your proficient in religion.
So go ahead.
So 4. I don't know what that would be, so...
Your flames glow blue. But aside from that, nothing out of it doesn't feel out of the ordinary.
And he yells out, "Sit down!" As he steps forward. Tell me, who here likes baseball?
Bring out your packed weapon. Right. So you switch out your shield and your sword. You drop your shield and slide back in your sword. As you swing out another blocker, that hits. And you also need to add in your additional damage. I believe it's already done. So yeah. Ooh. As you strike into its form, you notice that the fire hurts it normally. It's not resistant to fire damage.
Interesting.
And just hollow. And he actually does ask a question. "Warrior, are you after us or the one in the tree?"
No response at first. Did you go for your second attack or no?
Fuck yeah, he does.
Alright, go on ahead.
And he says, "Answer me!"
Alright. That hits, roll for damage. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. You just swing twice as he sort of over the head and up into his ribs as he goes flying a little bit. But yeah, not leaving the square, obviously. As he just chuckles a bit. As you see the void enter his eyes, and he will also just continues to stare at you. And he says that in common, mind you. He speaks in English common.
What did he say?
He says, Run, outsiders. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, he will drain life from you, attempt to drain life from you.
Alright.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll end all three of his legendary actions. It is now Moose's turn, who will get up, get the fuck up, and well, no, she was already up, so
Yeah.
she was like, oh, this is an actual real fight. Okay, and she will pull her hands back and utter an incantation as ice just from the swamp water around her envelops around her form. She casts Armor of Agathis. Actually, no, she's not going to cast Armor of Agathis now. She's going to cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay, blah.
Mm-hmm. And he says, "Hey, Born Darkness, this!" as she'll release a blast.
For the love of God, holy hit. Oh, come
Fuck.
Well, you know what? I already used my once per session reroll, so I'm not going to.
Wait,
yeah,
doesn't
it's
she have
still-
advantage? Because I gave her help with the in.
If it's with it, she's making an attack within 5 feet.
I hate the fucking fact that the help reaction is restricted to that. It
It
doesn't
is,
work
but
on
it
range.
makes
It's like, why?
I know it does, but I know it's painful, but it makes sense. It's like you're basically having the familiar harass them and harry them.
The other argument I could make is that the imp is secretly helping them aim.
I would like to state that, help.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I did state that it's help, but Auntie's ruling that it doesn't work on
No,
range.
I mean, like, help. Like, this is me saying, Alistair needs help in the, health department.
I will say actually,
He does look bad.
Yeah, you.
it does. However, something does ring as let's see here.
Did
You gain. Let's see here. The fuck no. Anyway, Alistair, you feel as the spell casting goes wide. Oh wait, actually, shit. Yeah, I'll say this will expend the use. As the shot goes wide, you feel a light begin to envelop you as you gain 6 temporary HP.
Alright.
I'll be nice this one time.
Yay.
For Moose.
And he does actually have potions that I can take next turn.
Yeah. Rohamid, what do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna provide Xeris advantage like he needs it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Spitter Shroud up as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So spend a soul slot for that, get that on, and guess who's getting Eldritch Blast? Point blank.
Mm-hmm. Is it rain or necrotic though? You announced before.
It is always good in line, so it's always gonna be like freaking radiant.
Alright, got it.
I haven't set my sheet to do so. Alright, and Eldritch Blast.
Ogre blah.
First one hits.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Second
that's
attack.
hit.
Second and third actually. Yeah.
Second blast.
That also hits. Mm-hmm.
Give me a natural 20, it'll be hilarious.
Alright.
I want to join in the critting party too.
Damn.
And... Oh, cool!
Oh,
Cool. Shit.
no.
30 damage from that last one.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that was almost max.
Yeah, I literally freaking just blasted him like, who you calling young, Splam? I can
you're
literally
really
be
old.
older than you.
Maybe. Let's see here. So, as you release a series of blows with the positive spirit of your ancestors enveloping you. Each blow strikes true, but he doesn't go down. Something's noticeably wrong. That should have killed him.
Yeah, I'd probably recognize that as immediately and being like, shit, he's ordered from death.
That's the problem, right?
Your turn ends, I believe.
Yeah, that was my turn.
This is all the more fun than I can realize. As he will. Well, let's see here. Oh, dear. First lessons in immortality. I have nothing to fear as you wave his hands upwards, and you see what is some really suspicious looking balls of fire that are falling from the sky. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws. Except for you, Armor. You're immune to fire. Actually, no. Yeah, you still need to make a dexterity saving throw. So.
Does this a spell?
It is a spell.
Oh no.
One of us is gonna fucking do it.
Before I do it, I should ask, because I already cast a spell at the start, like before my turn and I should be able to still counter spell, right?
Yeah, actually, that's only on your turn. This is on his turn.
Yeah, this is just.
Hold on, wait a tick.
What?
You have immunity to fire and necrotic damage.
Yeah.
No, you didn't take the necrotic damage.
Yeah, you don't want to take the necrotic damage either way. Shit. Well,
and if he's doing what I think he's doing, it don't hurt.
Yeah.
Some of it won't hurt. Some of it won't. So first thing first.
What?
Yeah, so...
either of you, first things first, who wants to try to counterspell first?
Yeah, I got...
Do the others...
Yeah, I can do it. I got a spell slot I burned and automatically cast at 5 for me, so...
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, I've still got most of my Tactic as Arcanum charges, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I can save those for a...
I need you to make a spellcasting ability check.
Straight intelligence check.
Well, yes, for me.
Nice.
Yeah!
As that happens, you see these great big balls of fire plummeting down, trying to strike down at you. But as you raise your hand up, a black circle appears.
Just disappears. I just look him dead in the eyes and be like, no one is safe from the grasp of death.
He just chuckles. He just laughs maniacally. And with that, let's see here.
I think he needs to learn how to shut the fuck up.
And he'll look at you, and then towards Moose, and then towards Xeris. Let's see who he'll go after next.
I'll extra go to him being like.
Well, as a bonus action,
Xeris is pretty much just crossing his arms indignantly.
Right over here.
Oh.
But he already has spells and actions, so he can't do anything.
Yeah, I already used up my reaction, but the other two can.
Oh yeah.
And as his lair action, he'll point to. Let's see here.
Not that
He
one.
used specifically. Not you. Sorry, Xeris. And
You
I
can
think you would make a
fucking
wisdom.
try.
Actually, you would not proc. He misty stepped. You would not proc.
Oh, he missed his step.
Oh, really? Oh.
Wasting that. You gotta mention that before you.
I said he teleports.
Well,
I
we
did
did.
say he teleports,
We didn't
yeah.
hear that. We must have cut out.
Yeah, I think I did.
Should I?
I'll say you have one free crit. I'll say you can keep that just for when you can want. One thing first. Do you want to counterspell him?
Would I be able to recognize what he's about to try as an actual spell? before I...
I see you've seen it all.
Or rather, something that could be eligible for counterspell, I should say.
Yeah, you would notice that it's something possibly. You've seen your brother cast something similar. It's a bit more complex, but with what he's uttering and doing with his
I'm
fingers.
just gonna cut that off right at the pass.
Make a spellcasting ability check
Alright.
of 5th level.
I still have the once per session, I believe.
Right on the head.
Not much better, but...
Sorry. You try to counterspell? Doesn't go, unfortunately.
Wait,
Fuck
what
it.
level spell is it? Like, because like, are you like? Because you didn't say if you were casting it up or to him. Because if you recognize what spell it was, you could have upcast
It was 5th level. It was a 5th level spell.
Oh.
And,
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And he will say, you'll yell out, "Why should I make your friends disappear? Powers disappear!" And I need you. I need actually hold on.
I mean, here's the thing.
Oh, right, you're all in his lair, so I need all of you guys to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Can you? We're in his lair. We don't know where his lair is because we're looking at
The area around that stone stump with burning through. So 12.
Yeah.
I'll say. Sorry. Yes.
I was about to ask, could you make the circle of where his actual lair starts and ends? Because if we can't see that, we don't know where,
I'll say the battlefield just for this.
So the whole entire battlefield, so we can't get off. Okay, that's clarification I was wondering.
Yeah. So I'll say, Onward, do you want to use your natural 20 on this?
Yeah.
All right. Noted.
All right. So
Everyone else make a wisdom save.
And that's it. I'm guessing Mormage Tactics ain't gonna do anything for me.
This is not a harmful magical effect.
That's what I figured.
How did she succeed?
Huh? So, maybe.
13. You unfortunately fail, Zerus.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Fucking mind controlling. Wait a minute.
It's not a mind controlling spell.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I believe I'm still attuned to the Ring of Mind Shielding, if that would do anything.
It will not. This is not a charm or mind control effect.
Oh, so is it just a fact of just deplacing you? Like,
Nope. You don't know yet. As you see feel all of you, or feel the air around you begin to tighten, and suddenly release for some reason. Zara, it is now your turn.
Gonna find that odd, but just gonna think for a second. Realize, wait a minute, if this guy's fucking dead, then he can't exactly do much to keep whatever it is up.
Mm-hmm.
That's typically how magic works.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So,
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
so
So
I'd have to be about there to do that.
if he has some kind of ward up, does radiant damage knock it down, or does it say
You don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
the reason why I'm asking is because I do because certain abilities have certain bypasses. Like for mine, I can ignore death as long as it's not a specific time to damage.
Yeah, I know. This is. I'll say you don't know what's going on for right now.
Yeah, but if we're gonna sit here and keep pelting him and he's not gonna go down, we're gonna need some sort of hint or a check at some point.
I'll say if you want, you can make an insight or an arcana check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arcana because that's my better check.
On your turn, of course. And it won't take your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll save that when
You
it
know
comes
what?
to my turn.
Yeah.
You know what? In that case, I'll see if I can do one then. I'll go for an Arcana. And, Arcana before I go fucking charge it in there, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go right on ahead. 17.
Alright.
It appears that while he's in his... Unless But you notice you notice that he appears to be immune to falling below 1 HP, or essentially, mechanically speaking, below 1 HP while inside what appears to be his lair.
See,
But you know what's being particularly fishy around the tree? He's kind of looking at it a bit too much.
okay, so his tree is acting as the anchor to his lair then.
Maybe.
You know what would be a shame, Auntie?
Mm-hmm.
If a certain someone targeted the tree.
Go right on ahead.
He'll kind of start the charge, but then realize it. And then he just gets this shit-eating grin on his face. Charges up a force dart.
Alright.
Doesn't aim it at that motherfucker. Oh no, he's aiming it at the fucking tree.
Oh, roll to hit.
Yeah, you have advantage against objects, so.
Actually, can it target an object? I believe it could, but I just need to confirm.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, when you're hitting a target, it counts as advantage, or sometimes DMs will just allow auto hit because it's not moving.
I'll just say it requires a DC, an armor class to hit.
Yeah, let me double check.
31.
Yeah.
As you toss the dart, you find your finger unable to target it. Which one of your allies would you like to target instead?
You know what? Ooh. I'm gonna go with Alistair.
Alright.
I mean, it's either you, Ramid, or Moose. There is literally no good choice here.
Damage?
Yeah, force.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have any sort of resistance.
Hit me.
Yes?
Hit me.
30 force. As your finger just switches over, points directly towards. You see that your hand points directly towards.
That's just plain annoying.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29. -1.
Fuck this.
You accidentally blast. You unknowingly blast or unwillingly blast Alistair.
Alright. New plan.
Crochet, this man.
New plan, Anthony. Where the fuck is the tree?
I'll mark it.
Yeah, we need to actually know where this thing is, so we're not sure.
Right there. As I will let you know what the ability his lair action is. Crochet disrupts the flow of magic in his lair. Until initiative
on
the following round, any creature other than
because
was targeted.
Let Andy finish because I'm not being able to hear him.
Who targets Crochet or their anchor with a spell must make a Wisdom DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. I have you roll preemptively since you're all primarily casters.
Hey, it's too bad that someone could have turned this man's lair into his own. No, wait. Oh, I had a thing that could do that.
Yeah, you did. That's it. On a failure, the creature still casts a spell, but must target a creature other than Crochet.
Who can play at that game? So let's see here. Right, and because I casted a spell technically, I have about 60 feet of movement.
Alright, roll to hit.
You know what would be a shame? If someone were to, I don't know, punch the tree.
Alright, roll to hit. 25 hits. As you punch the tree, you notice Crochet does not appear to care. Roll for damage.
I just want to gauge what the fuck his reaction is gonna be.
No reaction whatsoever.
Very good.
There are no change in his emotional response.
I mean,
anyone who would like to can make an insight check on him.
Oh, now it's an insight. Got it. Why is always gotta have insight?
As to his, his demeanor.
Yeah, let's see if I can read him.
Because I'm knocked out.
Yeah, I can't roll
All right. So do you want your
again? I'm knocked out.
do you want your familiar to? So do you want that? I take it ending your turn. Yes.
Nothing else I can do, so...
So, do you want the imp to go try to stabilize Alistair?
Let's see. What kind? It probably. I mean, it'd probably be a good idea.
It would, yeah. It would also provoke an attack of opportunity from him.
Well, the imp is invisible, so unless he can see invisible creatures, he doesn't know it's there.
Yeah. Let's see here. Does he?
Oh.
Maybe. Let's see if you notices. Do you want him to go try to stabilize Alistair?
Oh.
Pour a potion from his inventory into his mouth?
Yeah, I'll have him do that, I guess. Some AC and he's invisible, so yeah. If like
Okay.
blind sight really doesn't do anything, it's just freaking.
Yeah. What potion? I'm gonna.
He has one of greater healing.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to look in your inventory and I'm going to just decide at random.
Yeah, because the imp's just literally grabbing whatever and trying to pick it back up.
It's acting instinctual. He doesn't know what the fuck what potion is the best. He doesn't have the knowledge of what potion's better. So, let's see here.
I just put them as potions of healing.
All right. It grabs a potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
All right. Can you roll it?
You don't want me to do that for you?
Yeah. Plus, it's technically you who's giving it, but yeah.
So 15
hit points. As Alistair, you notice a strange bottle appear sort of above your head and being poured into your mouth. Familiar bottle, and as you find yourself conscious again. And that'll end the imp's turn. Alistair, you're currently up and at it.
Alistair. Alistair.
Wait, one moment before I forget. Sorry. Right, you didn't. Did Xerath roll his insight?
Yeah. The also the question is, did he roll low on deception if he's trying to hide something? Because
I had it set DC.
oh.
I mean, I can fucking try, but I don't have the proficiency stuff.
Same. You're that better than me.
You and Moose rolled exactly the same. I'm so proud of you.
Fucking shit.
My girl. My girl.
This is where all the inside checks were going towards.
Both of you see as his eyes aren't looking at the tree. It's looking down the tree.
At the base or the ground, like.
And you remember there's a hole in the tree.
Okay.
So,
Just gonna keep that in mind.
Auntie,
Mm-hmm.
it would be a horrible, horrible shame if I turned his lair into my lair.
It would, yes.
Would be a crying shame. Oh, buddy, old pal.
Oh.
Oh.
It'll take 10 minutes to cast it, then.
Though, isn't there a thing I could do?
Again.
Not to move?
Hmm?
Isn't there a thing I can do that stops me from taking a turn anymore?
You want to channel it?
Yes.
Okay. As you produce your token granted to you by the Ashen Wolf, appears to be a normal-looking scrap piece of iron from your component pouch, but upon closer inspection, it appears to still be smoldering and has bite marks on it. You know the flame around the ground. The water around you begins to boil violently. And
Yep.
Moose.
He's going to do the full 120.
Right. Moose. Noted. And Moose, reading the exact same thing that you're reading, Xeris. I got it! She's going to disengage. She yells out, I got it! And she's going to disengage and jump into the hole.
I mean, it's the idea that Xeris had, but I suppose it works.
Like, she like, first story, this. She will. Let's see here. How much damage does she take before? Oh, right. It's not that deep.
Go ahead and for Xeris. He can fucking.
Oh, okay. Do you hear a loud thud? Cirrus? And for a moment, you think, oh shit, he's dead.
Alright.
I'm fine! I'm fine! I think I let in the air.
Alright.
Why is there an egg here? As you see in his
Don't fucking worry about her. I will follow her ass down when I get a chance.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Okay, what did you say, Auntie, before Xeris struck you up? Because I couldn't hear you through the...
As you hear Moose like you'll say that she's fine, but it looks like she landed near an egg? Question mark? Coach says, his eyes will go wide. Oh shit. He doesn't actually say that, but his eyes just go have that oh shit face moment on his face. I'll try to get closer. Give me a... Buy me some time, please.
Oh, I'm going to buy you all the time you'll need.
And he will win. Guess what? Guess what he will try to do? He'll point towards you, Rahmed, and teleport.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Rahmed, it is none of your...
See, thing is, I look at the hole, look at him, look at the hole, and I just go, bye! Freaking whoop!
Well, actually, also, well, first things first, she's already there.
Well,
You're possibly harming her?
Well, here's the thing, it's that, like, I have a special item that I had that's a common object that I haven't had a chance to use that would prevent me from, like, you know, taking fall damage and would slow me down enough.
I would say, do you want to take the disengage action beforehand, or do you just want to take the attack opportunity?
I'm taking the attack right up too, because if I see what he's trying to guard and that's down there, I'm going to fucking take the time to fucking attack it, so... That misses!
Fair.
Misses.
Like, here's what I say to it. It's up to you, dude. I've got fucking a casting of Featherfall, so I can just pop that if you want me to go down there instead.
Well, I have a feather token, which is just as good.
Yeah.
It uses it
Like,
once, but I took it as a common item. It was like, oh, fuck it, just in case I fall. And this is the one time I get to use it.
Yeah, no. Here's what I say to it, dude. Either way, like, hey, if that's gonna be what you're gonna be doing, then Xeris can fucking stay up here with Alistair and keep this motherfucker busy.
Yeah, so I hopped on the tone. I literally flicked the the feather token coin as I fucking fall and just like land softly like in front of her and be like, hello, as the coin just turns back to non-magical.
Yeah. You see, actually, she's a little bit of a ways away, deeper in the hole. Also, it's really fucking hot here, good god. But you see that she appears to be clutching onto like this... Is that a fucking goose egg? Moose with a goose egg. Okay. Unironically, that's I actually didn't plan for this. This is interesting.
Oh no.
Goose.
So, holding a big goose egg, would I be able to put two and two together and that's what's causing the lair to be his thing?
You could probably assume.
What's his thing?
Just be like... Alright, so if the egg is working as his lair, I'm...
Or on his tether, look like.
Yeah, as his tether, I'm gonna ask Moose to, like, you might want to hold that a little bit away from your body. I'm gonna destroy it.
Alright.
As I will Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Good play.
All three dice to roll 3 attacks. He's got quite the hit points. Alright. Second and alright.
First
Then
one,
your third one.
Please tell me it's a natural 20.
Well, it's normally, right? So because you did expend your last bit of movement for it, so
Yeah.
so all right. Roll for your third last one.
Yeah. I get my natural 20. That roll 20 is like, no, you're getting your natural 20.
Okay. You shatter the eggs in this explosion of goose stuff. Nothing seems to change.
Oh, come on.
And you notice in her hands is looks to be something, a golden needle. It's like, where did this come from?
It's like, I would yell out, like, destroy that thing quick.
That'll be on her turn. But
Yeah.
meanwhile,
Up on the surface.
Crochet. You know that. What was it? When you see that picture of from Posted by Max with the caveman SpongeBob with the distorted everything else around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically them, as they're gonna just ignore you entirely by moving over here,
Oh, you're approaching me.
and he's going to make 3 attacks against you, Xeris.
Yeah, real concerned now, aren't you?
Yes. 15?
15.
Yeah.
Nope.
18? Oh, right, wrong one, but yeah, modify would be +1, but nevertheless. 19?
Remind me, have I taken my next turn yet, or feel
You're right, taking
still
your
in
next
effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. In that case, I will just fucking recast shield then.
Alright. Alright, let's scratch that. I accidentally clicked on it, and then I'll roll Drain Life again. 23. Does that hit?
Holy shit, just barely.
Okay. You take 18 points of necrotic, and I need to make another Constitution saving throw.
Alright, boys. And I know it's... And there. Yeah, no. I don't think that's happening.
Denied.
Yeah, your hit point maximum is not reduced, fortunately,
No.
but he does get back some hit points.
Guess what you're just about to
You know what? As this turn ends, but before your turn, Lair action, as he gestured his hand towards you.
He doesn't have action
Yeah, he has his Lair action.
because it's now not there.
Well, it's
No,
about to be.
I'm there now.
It's about to be his. It's still his lair. You haven't finished casting it. The effect
Oh.
prompts it's. Yeah, that's why I asked if you're sure, but yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
All right.
That's a disappointment.
Yeah, certain spells you gotta have prep time to do. That's why they have such long casting times. So some of them are really good, but you gotta... They're meant for before battle starts, not during.
All right. So I need. Let's see here. It will make 3 attacks as a lair action, as you see blackened spectral hands reach out and latch up towards. Let's see here. Alistair, though he doesn't know that you're immune to necrotic damage, so he'll be wasted. You, Xeris, and Rahamid.
Rahamid's not there.
Yeah, I'm
Rahamid is
I'm
it's
in the
down there.
hole. But,
still technically in the lair because you're close to the tether.
yeah, that's fair. But
So.
let's see if it hits first.
Let me just. It's a d20 plus 8, so. Give me a
Wait,
moment.
it's an automatic hit?
It's a d20 plus 8.
Yeah, I think that's for the actual attack roll itself, not
Yeah,
the damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait, what?
Attack roll.
Yeah, let's see if it hits me first.
I'm GM rolling it. Does a 23 hit you?
23 hit me. Or is this
Does
hitting
it?
Xerath first? I'm like, it's the reason why I'm
This is
asking.
you.
Okay.
This is you. I'm just asking.
Okay, so
It would immediately fit if it would hit
Okay,
Xeris.
I only have a 19 AC, so yeah.
Yeah, I've got fucking 22, so...
No, I really wish the subclass gave me immunity to
And
narcotic.
it's 25. Okay. I guess this is what we're doing now.
How much?
A 25 on Xeris.
Okay.
So the attack roll won't matter. You know what, I'll roll just for the hell of it.
And you know
A
what?
25 on Alistair, but it doesn't matter. You're immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah.
No, on fucking Alistair, it doesn't even fucking matter. He's immune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pushing. Oh no. Dex watch.
Alright.
I'm told like your soapbox gives you immunity, where mine just gives me
And
resistance.
keep in mind, it's only for a limited time in his case,
Oh,
while he has his thing up.
That's fair. That's fair.
And he still has this thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just... That's gonna be on... You take that much damage,
So
Mohammed.
that's halved.
Yep. And the rest... Next one, on Xeris, yeah, you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
I take.
Very good.
I took all of 9.
Yep, 9, so...
This is very easy math, thankfully.
Yeah.
Well, that's what. If you can do basic math, you can play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
That's what's even more hilarious is that he still hasn't eaten through my temporary HP.
And he still gains some hit points, though, from the damage he has dealt. As basically, it is a
Oh, that's a
ranged...
real crying
It is a
shame.
ranged drain touch, drain life ability for layer action. And that'll end its turn. Xeris, it is now your turn.
You know what? Fist of Fire.
Roll to hit. 31 hits, roll for damage. Okay, roll for damage for
I just
all of
rolled
them.
all fucking 3 of them.
Yeah, roll for all 3 of them.
And you know what? I will War Mage Edge the first one. One real quick for the other 2. Fucking maximum power on that last one.
He's still up, but you know it's not gonna be for long.
Yeah. And you know what?
Yeah.
Just because I fucking can,
Bonus
I'm
action
adjust.
plan.
I mean, I could. Also got Flash Forward. No. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'll just fucking deck him.
Alright.
Maybe?
That hits. Actually, no, it does not hit, actually. It's,
Oh.
17 does not hit as he blocks it with his longsword.
So.
What do you want your imp to do? Do you want them to continue dropping healing potions into Alistair's mouth?
Alistair would like that.
Yeah, I'll help him do that to make sure he lives. Like, just like, see another potion flow up to your mouth, be like,
More! More!
I need all the potions!
Basic. Yes. God.
So-
I want to use the potion so badly, but yeah. I'll say another greater potion of healing.
okay.
Do you mind rolling that?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah. All the 12 hit points are gained. No. And actually, legendary action, or not, let's see here, is going to try to drain. Actually, yeah, he will try to make a drain touch attack against you, Xeris. What the fuck?
29,
Okay, 20.
geez.
He really wants you to, you know, get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste the fucking tactic of Sergeant Payne. I'm sorry, but I don't think I need to say anything about that.
Yeah, he really wants to get the big suck.
Oh.
22
It's gonna.
damage.
Ooh.
Your HP is temporarily reduced by. Your maximum HP is temporarily reduced by 22.
Until you
Yeah.
receive a long rest, right? That's how it
Yep,
works.
until you finish a long rest.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Mark it in parentheses in your character sheet and you'll be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 1 second.
Alistair.
Alistair just calmly walks over, taps him on the shoulder, and then takes a bite out of his longsword.
I did try to bite into it. I'll give you this as a free thing. It's magical. You can't bite.
Damn it. And he says, so magical, right?
Stare at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sort of, what the fuck is wrong with you, book?
And he has this crazed look in his eye. And slowly raises the bat. So, do you remember your old friend? He says in Infernal.
Okay, roll the hit.
I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
Roll the hit. Okay.
23.
16's a miss.
Well, 23 flanking.
Because you're flanking, so yeah.
Yeah. Flanking is a thing.
Flanking, very important.
So just like this look on his face, like, fuck.
Oh,
The look on his face of just
Bitch.
So, that much damage.
Plus whatever else you're gonna do to him.
Uh-huh. Are your second attack?
Okay, so I got that. Come on, crit. It'll be hilarious.
Oh, let's see. Your second attack.
Huh.
Is roll 20 being buggy?
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Okay, 27 hits. Or sorry, 30 hits, so roll for damage from 30.
Damn it, that was so close too.
That was damn near maximum damage.
Poor you go off.
You just bash him upside the back of his head, and then as he's sort of like trying to pull himself back up, you just bop him right in the ass. For burning blood.
Bullying this we're fucking bullying this Yugoloth.
He says, Alistair looks down and says in Infernal, you are to say, thank you, sir, may I have another?
Alright. He does not say that, as he will use his legendary action to make. At least he can only do this once. He will grasp at you, and I need you, Alistair, to make a...
Is this necrotic?
Nope, it is not a necrotic spell. I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Hold up, he has a thing of mind fielding.
This is not a charm effect.
Yeah, but it's still 18 on a roll, so that's pretty high.
You also barely, you barely succeed. God damn it. Well, guess what it was? Guess what it was?
He gives him the rock eyebrow.
It would have been a true anymore, but you flipped it over. Okay, I see how it is. I can have fun. Yeah, I'm kidding. You were charged into a salamander.
And it could have been permanent too. He's like, turned into a salamander.
No. No, he goes, turn into a salamander. No.
No. No, and his legendary action is Moon will say, wait, I got this. I've been thinking of a good one-liner. Oh, shit! As she just snaps the golden, in frustration, she snaps the golden needle into your... What? I won't remember shit! Sure, I don't have there. As she uses her action.
I just look at her, I'm like, talk about pinpoint accuracy.
Shit.
Yeah, that was really good.
You're currently trapped there, and at the time she didn't use that one liner, but she ended up saying shit. And Robin, what do you do? I mean, you're gonna have a bit of difficulty getting up, but.
Alright, how far up, like, how deep was the hole? Because.
30 feet.
30 feet deep?
I was also reminded, I forgot to hold the damage.
Yeah. Well, because of my feather token, I don't take damage. It like negated damage completely. So. Yeah. It's no longer a feather token. It's just like it's innate. It's inert now. Let's see. Would it act as difficult terrain if I was maneuver up the hole?
I would say you have to make an athletics check. They can only make 15 feet, make half your movement in progress. So.
Damn. Well, I wouldn't give for Misty Step right about now. Okay.
One step. So you can only make 20 feet of progress.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what I could possibly do. Because my athletic ain't the best check, so I'm like, Shit. Alright, I'll make the attempt to see if I can get up there in time, because I got at least 45 feet of movement. If I can't make a high enough check to get up there, I'll...
Yeah. It's not take your action to try attempt to climb up.
So...
It just takes half your movement to try to get to it.
Alright. With my +0, let's see how well this goes. Nope.
So you try to climb up like as you.
No, I just imagine I start climbing and I just grab the wrong thing and it just falls. It's like, ugh.
It's like a piece of broken, burnt root. Which, I mean, it smells kind of nice, oddly enough, but that's beside the point.
Alright. I was hoping to, like, make the check. I was like, alright, I have an alternative then.
Is that the end of your turn?
Actually, I don't... No, my spell slots restore on a freaking short rest anyways.
Yeah.
Question. If I was to say fall on top of someone, would it cause damage to them too?
Yes, it would.
Fuck it.
Oh!
Okay.
Talk about getting close to your girlfriend.
No, literally, I'm like, it's like you want to elbow drop a motherfucker as I look at her.
What? As you grab her hand, she's not against it.
Oh well, I'd offer it before casting it and be like, would you like to elbow drop a motherfucker?
Sure.
Just grab her and just freaking.
He's taking a page out of Alistair's book.
So, how far do you want to go?
High enough where it would just do enough damage between the two of us. Just like, I'm thinking like at least 20 feet so it got the proper feet of movement. So like just 20 feet ahead, just be like,
Alright, say she's with her fat ass. Let's see here. 40 feet up. 10 feet. Okay, so that's a singular d6.
Yeah. Just enough to be like,
As she takes half, but she's knocked out, or she would be if she does not have, she did not have a death board. With one hit point, by the way. He just lands on top of his.
please tell me this did enough damage to kill him. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh no, unfortunately.
Ah, that's what I was hoping for. That would have been epic.
He just shoves side.
Right now, he's feeling very bullied.
And he will raise his hand like up in the air. He does not care. And attempt it again.
Does he wave him around?
No.
And he does care.
Yeah, I would have done a higher. I don't know how much higher, like how much health she has. I would have.
I think you know
what? I'm just going to do something stupid and just give the Yugoslav a high five.
God.
Okay. So, you want to attempt to play it again, Alex?
Wait, I already cast a spell.
But this is not on your turn.
Oh, this is not on my turn? Okay. Let's see. I'll spend another spell slot. Let's see if I can shut this down.
Yeah, if you don't, I probably can, because I've still got 3 charges left for Tacticus Arcanum.
Yeah, I got 2 spell slots left after this one, so let's see. 22!
Previous first thing is the first. You just lackadaisically raise your hand up.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, he takes out the magical newspaper and smacks him on the nose.
Yeah.
No, bad.
Oh,
How do you want to flavor your counterspell, Mohammed?
I just raise my hand. I would raise my hand, and all of a sudden it's just like the portals to the all I would describe as like the shadows of darkness envelop them as they freaking disappear.
What meteor swarm?
But I should also ask, how much falling damage did I take from that too? Because
You only took 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
okay.
Not magical, but because the ground here is not magical. It should be.
All right, I just want to make sure to subtract that from my temporary HP.
Alright.
And
Save.
however, before as his turn ends, and before Xeris' turn, guess who's getting attacked?
Me?
Ooh, after
Well, actually, yes, it is you, Rahmed.
Oh,
22 for Rahmed.
Yeah, that hits. I
8
take
points of slashing and 13 and a half with the crack.
that leaves down to 2, and then that takes me down to half of 13 is 6. So 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, I'm through my temporary HP. It finally hurt me. It's like, ow, dick.
Mm-hmm. And now end its turn as legendary action. So Xeris, would you kindly get the poker? Or try to at least.
I will damn well fucking try.
Right, roll to hit.
And you know
As
what?
are, special.
Do I have anything? No. The answer to that is fuck no, I don't.
32 hits.
And I'll just roll the other 2. Second verse, same as the first.
Mm-hmm.
And remove thing.
Well, I'll just outright tell you the first one kills him. You roll the other damage rolls just for flair.
You tear him to ribbons. Jesus.
God.
So, how much health after I elbow dropped him what he's sitting at?
22 hit points. 22 hit points.
Fucking shit. Fucking Xeris just demolished a motherfucker.
It's a war crime, or does he? Does a Yugal have rights? I'm here, baby.
A part of me was still hoping that, like, if I knew how much health she was hitting at, I would have done it at a little higher, just so we could have done more damage. Like, maybe elbow chop to the high sky, just be like, ah! It would have been more epic and hilarious.
Yeah, you with the death blow, but nevertheless.
Yeah.
As you release a flurry of blows, it just. Do you want to use your bonus action as it's like barely standing up?
You know what? Sure, fuck it, let's do it.
Just rip out his heart.
Sure, more like just Kali Ma hit his ass.
Fucker!
Alright. You.
I think Xeris has made his point.
I'll say you do so. You just thrust your hand into its torso and you pull out not 1, but 2 hearts.
Oh, hey, double the fun.
Kato wins. Fate.
And it just collapses into a pile of just ash and black ooze.
Give it about a second. Crush the fucking hearts.
Well, first off, the heart actually does not turn to ooze at all. Are you sure you want to destroy a perfectly good Yugal heart?
Well,
they're.
It thinks about it for a second.
Wizards, they are really expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he thinks about it for a second, but he's like, actually, you know what? Fuck you, I'm keeping these.
Mine now.
Mine now, bitch.
That is over.
Picks up the magical sword like,
sword, actually, as you pick it up, you feel you know that when you bit into it previously, it felt like really magical. Now it does not.
Oh, takes a bite out of it.
It's really good. Also made of mostly silver.
Mmm.
Nice. It's got this nice tang to it. Anyways, as Moose sort of raises her hands up as she pulls her head, as she puts her both fists up into the air, she pulls her head up from the salt water. Did we win?
Yep.
Just a matter.
I kind of Xeris is literally just kind of holds up the guy's heart, like,
Oh, okay.
yep, got him.
I saw death again, I think. Not as scary this time, I think.
I'm gonna just, yeah, Xeris is just gonna fucking pop the charge of the healing belt on her for the time being.
Roll for the hit points she regains. Alright. She's almost at max.
Yeah, I just like, you know what? I also just realized, just like as I'm getting up to
What?
myself up too, we still have those alligator turtles to still deal with.
Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone, step away from me, please.
Okay.
We'll see.
As he goes right into the middle of the pit, since he still has that one spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
You want to
And
count? Oh,
I guessed. Circle O.
where?
around where the alligator turtles are, and
Alright.
away from the group.
You do so. They just, as you cast it, you notice they begin to ride and actually scream out. Looks like they're all playing dead.
Are you sure they're just playing?
Well, now they're just dead. Because I don't even need to roll for that. They don't have undead fortitude or anything like that. They're technically undead, but they don't have that shit. But yeah, they're dead now. Again.
Takes out his bag of holding and starts putting like several in. All right, cool, new boots.
That's alright, that's one encounter off. Mooster just begins to get off and wait. Oh, I didn't. Wait, I have it. She begins to cast prestidigitation on herself to dry herself off.
Lose something?
No, I'm just soaking wet now. Phrasing.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
So who's ready to get the rest of our money and say what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to know, Xeris is gonna keep the description of the old man in mind,
Yeah.
so that he can actually relate to the dude later.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say it does look quite dark at this point. So
Yeah, we'll start traveling back to town. Hopefully, you can make it there in time.
Yeah.
Say.
Okay, everyone, gather around me, as I can actually do this without wasting a spell slot. And he snaps his fingers as his horse comes over.
Okay. As you do cast it, your horse appears. It almost looks like a nightmare, except in this case, it looks more volcanic sort of design or aspect.
He's kind of out of that mode now.
Yeah. Fair. Sorry.
Say hello to Beauty.
All right, let's go, and we'll say for the sake of expediency, you make your way back and you report it. The guy is actually surprised that you all came back alive, for one, and even more so that you have its heart. It's not beating, but which would have been metal as fuck. whatever.
Yeah, it would have been.
Are we cutting out the part where he is, like, if anything about him being a warlock of vengeance, he would be like, no.
Yeah, he's not going to ask anything like that. He's just going to. He assumes you, because of your warlocky thing, you probably have some sort of power your patron granted you to summon a steed or something.
Yeah. So.
He's been around for a while, so yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, the area is rather, it's dark. It's middle of the night at this point, and he gives you each your 400 opals.
Cool.
Alright.
That
Okay.
as you make your way back. Sorry.
I'm gonna make my way back over to the church. I need to see a few people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You could do that as we're about to go to a long rest. Yeah, Rahamid also make sure to make a mention of description of the man, like with Xeris being.
He meant it sounds like old coach.
Yeah.
He's actually some sort of. He's actually a Yugal, a fiend that somehow managed to achieve lichdom, but for fiends, it's different.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how, but yeah. Like Legend's tale of him being able to summon great bolts of fire from the sky whenever he pleased. Basically, I'll just outright tell you what he was able to cast at will. Detect magic, magic missile, scorching ray, phantom steed, cone of cold, meteor swarm, and true polymorph.
Jeez.
Wait, so
17.
you just killed a fucking lich.
A fiendish lich. Fiendish. Yeah, a gish fiendish.
Yeah, those things are evil as fuck.
Yeah. Not to mention that how high of a CR that creature is, like.
CR 17.
Xeris is just kind of looking at his own hands, like after walking out, he just kind of looks down at his own hands, like.
You just killed a lich legally now.
I just look at I kind of like do like the friendly like just like it's like Moose, we elbow dropped a lich.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it other than fucking me. She just screams at me here. Like a fucking she is. But
Literally just ripped one's hearts out.
Just yeah. Above game, man. If she doesn't get fucking 5 instant levels from that.
No, you're wrong. She's getting
Fuck
6.
me!
No, she's getting 6. What are you talking about?
Holy
Yes!
fuck! Yes!
Finally.
Holy shit! We fucking did it!
I'm gonna head over to the church, y'all.
All right. This says I'll go to the other church in the main district and sleep like hell. I'm gonna have a weird talk with my star patron.
Yeah. And
This is actually becoming less weird, so nice, I guess. Hey, Mohammed,
Eh?
don't get any ideas. I'm not inviting you yet. I'm not that kind of girl that you can already tell.
Fair enough.
Yeah. She just stands there for a moment as Alistair's making his way there.
Like, he's going to the Church of Vengeance.
Mm-hmm. And as the three of you are currently walking towards the church, out of nowhere, Rohamid, you notice she just out of nowhere just picks you up and puts you on her shoulder, or our shoulders.
It's like, okay, this is happening.
Shut up.
Yep.
People think that you're some sort of mutated animal. Probably think so. This probably looks normal, right? Anyway, either of you can, either Xeris or you, Rohamid, can make an insight check.
Oh boy. Let's see Let's see if
Alright.
matchmate in heaven and see if his ramen is as thick as she is.
Let's see if fucking Xeris, in all of his infinite wisdom, with all of his infinite plus fucking one wit, plus fucking
You're
one
not
wit, yeah, but I mean that's still fucking 10. I don't think.
Let's see here.
I don't know.
And the love doctor is like, eh.
Holy shit.
Oh god, so sad. By the way, yeah, she doesn't know how to flirt, so this is her attempt at trying to flirt. Hey, I want to carry you. What the fuck are you doing?
Just to create a scene because she's trying to make that excuse, Ramen slightly raise her eyebrow, make it so his armor disappears, and start acting like a canine and lick her on the and give her a slight lick across the face like any canine would, and just snuggle up against her face.
You want to make a stealth check?
Just stealth.
Yeah, just to see if you can catch her off guard with this.
That's a 15.
Alright. Well, you should keep the armor on. Let's see here. No, you should keep the armor on.
Yeah, I took the armor off.
Tries to yeet you, but in mid motion, as you're trying to, you're like, licking her, she accidentally falls over, and you accidentally, face lick across the lips. She is no longer a pure maiden. God damn it, you demon.
I mean, was it worth it though? Probably.
Yeah. Poor Moose, I'm so sorry.
I just now imagine Rahama just still acting still partly acting like a canine, just snuggling up against her face, just being like that friendly, loving dog, kind of like little whimper, just like. Hmm.
She has no chill at this moment. She's internally screaming. She knows you're fucking with her. She's not that bad.
Alistair is just laughing as he's walking away.
Yeah. Oh.
But he does say, well, he doesn't say this out loud, but loud enough for them to hear, "Oh, young love."
Alright then, let's see here.
Xeris is actually going to mention something kind of sad, actually.
Oh.
And he's going to say it a bit quietly, so that any passers-by wouldn't necessarily be able to pick up on it or anything. What he's going to mention is that at least one of us could find happiness. Because after this, I'm not going to be able to.
This is depressing.
Alistair, I believe you of all people should know what he's meaning by that.
He just sighs and goes,
So you're already away at this point.
Yeah.
Alistair's on his way. Sure.
Yeah, I did say he's away. He's going back to the church. So you just said that to yourself.
I
mean, very anime protagonist of you, but go off.
So any direct passers-by wouldn't necessarily be able to, catch on to the fact that, oh hey, there's some shady shit going on with them.
And to all passers-by, it's like, this lady is kind of freaking out because their dog mutant thing is looking them.
It isn't constant. Like you did a couple, and now it's just being lovely snuggled. And it's legit too. It's a sad thing.
She's,
So,
What? Well, anyway, come on, Moose.
She falls embarrassed, but not hating it, just hating us out in public. That you all, at your own pace, make your way to home eventually. or not home, but the temple that's accepting you as guests.
At some
Oh,
point.
he's going to the Church of Vengeance.
And yes, I was about to say, armor. As you make your way there,
Yes.
what are you stopping by for specifically?
He's asking to see if he could get some holy text.
Sure, they can arrange that. Though at the moment, don't leave the building. They aren't able to make a massive amount within a time. They don't have wizards on tap who are willing to have manpower to do that sort of thing. So yeah.
He just nods and okay.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, you can stay the night in the church. Like, ask if you can spare a room and stay the night at church and read the task.
Alex, I'm going to say if you'd let me do my thing.
Sorry.
Like, do you guys mind if I stay the night?
No, by all means, you can rest here. Yeah, nowhere else to go. Go on ahead.
And he's going to meditate on the holy item. See if he can get into contact with. Damn it! I am horrible with names. Yeah, Rogathiel.
Yeah. And make a charisma-based religion check.
All right.
Yeah, roll your religion and we'll take. I believe it's.
Religion. Where are you, religion? There you are, religion. Yeet.
Oh, it's a +5 to this. Okay.
So that's 23 instead of 22. Yeah.
Okay. So you receive a short vision as you see a man standing on the top of a mountain wearing this absolutely amazing golden plate armor. The upper section, like from the torso, from the breastplate to the shoulder blades, has sort of a celestial aspect to it. It's like it has these like golden wings, these smiling, not smiling, but this peaceful and almost content faces, as well as what looks to be like a pair of wings. Like it looks like shoulder blades, almost like the shoulder guards, almost look like wings, basically. Very celestial aspect to it. However, everything from the waist down has a sort of fiendish aspect to it. You see the depiction of like devils in midst of fiends in the midst of torturing people, all out screaming and writhing out in agony.
He just he gives him a nod.
He sort of turns to face you and he says, "Another one. Here it is." As you hear crawling coming from the base of this mountain that he's standing on, as you see several uncountable fiends appear. They're just appear climbing up. I'll talk to you more later. In the meantime, welcome home, sister, as your vision ends. And with that, we're ending the session.
Alistair was going to whistle, turn, make the move to turn, and just ride towards the fiends to kill.
You can't. I'll say you don't find yourself able to move.
And he says out loud, "Damn it! I wanted to fight."
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, you say that, and then when you wake up, that's up to you. But with that, we're going to end the session there.
Alright, let's stop the recording, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.